it's actually live now, Geoff.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's live. Is it live?
It's working.
I see a
See.
gray screen. I see people getting excited. Hello, everybody. We're back. Wouldn't be a stream without XSplit problems. But that's okay. I will not do any window resizing of Geoff, and we will be totally fine. Hello, you'll notice right away something different. We are not 1080p super awesome today. That's because it's a weekend. We've never, I don't think, streamed on a weekend, Geoff. And we decided that this time we would stream from home so we could do it on a Sunday because we don't have access to the place on weekends right now. And we thought we'd take the hit. We'll do 480p, but we'll hit you guys on a Sunday because a lot of people have been writing us saying, you know, I can't really make any of the weekday streams and I kind of want to see one live. So, not only are we doing this Sunday at 3 p.m., I don't know if you guys are on the Indiegogo mailing list, if the email went out, but next Friday night, so after the stream, this is like, you know, Sunday afternoon stream, we're going to do a little bit of talking, maybe play a game or two, have some fun. Easy. Next Friday, though, epic next Friday. Going out to Geoff's, going to stream from his place for the first time ever. His internet's a bit better than mine, so I think it should be a little higher quality than this, but not quite, you know, 1080p awesomeness, maybe 720p. We're going to go there next Friday night into the studio, and we're going to record our Dota 2 announcer pack. We're not just going to go there and record the Dota 2 announcer pack, man. We're going to stream it for you guys, or at least part of it. So it should be pretty cool, man. You'll actually, you'll get to participate. Maybe you can help direct me, man. Maybe we'll do a take, we'll go to the chat and be like, guys, what do you think of that take? How do I make it better, man? And for me, I've been working on the Jeremy accent, so hopefully it'll be the first time I bust it out publicly in a very long time. So it'll be big, don't miss. It's Friday and it's late night Friday, so Europeans are going to be in a little bit of trouble maybe, because we're thinking like it'll be like 9 p.m. start time. But the good thing is, because it's in Geoff's, we have no end time. We're going to go till we drop. So it should be fun. And to celebrate with that, going till we drop, after we're done making our Dota 2 announcer pack, we are going to stream 0 Hour all night and get drunk playing 0 Hour. So get ready for that, man. It'll be pretty awesome. Pretty awesome.
Oh, man, USA Air.
USA Air, yeah, man. Toxin GLA is coming out on Friday. So that'll be good. We've been saving 0 Hour for a special occasion. This is a special occasion. It's going to be pretty cool. And today, by the way, if we have time and we get to games later, Age of Empires 2 HD re-release came out on the 9th. So just last week. I don't know if you guys are into that. I got into Age of Empires 3 a fair bit when it came out, but I only ever played at AoE 2 very, very briefly, like a couple games a long time ago, because I never owned it. I just played it at a buddy's house, so I never really gave it a fair shake. But everyone I've ever met that is into the AoE series has told me that AoE 2 is like the shit. It is like, it's the generals of the franchise. It's by far the best one, hands down. So I decided I would go, okay, so I picked up the HD re-release, had a couple games. I'm pretty bad, but that's okay. It feels great to play a classic RTS. It actually feels really, really good. I love it, man. So if we get around to that later, we'll play some of that. Geoff doesn't have the game, but he said he would provide live commentary on my bad play as I play for you. So if we do that, I don't even have a race in AoE 2. People are like, what do you play? I'm like, usually I pick some culture that I like in some way. I don't know. I'll play whatever you guys want me to play. They're all pretty similar. I looked at the trees. Like, it's pretty much like each, because there's like 30 teams or something, but each one has like one different unit. And it doesn't seem to be, you know, all that big of a difference. But yeah, there's our streaming update. So today we're going to hang around for a little bit. Really casual Sunday afternoon. And hydrate. Black coffee and Gatorade.
And purple carrot. That's what I'm eating.
Really?
Yeah. It's local Ontario carrots, man. They have them on all colors here. And orange carrots are actually a mutation that just became popular, but these are like old school carrots.
Wow, just Geoff dropping the knowledge bombs on the stream all the time, man.
So there you go. It's not a weird carrot. It's like orange carrots are weird.
That's fucking weird, man.
Yeah.
Or some guy somewhere sold you something and he's laughing his ass off right now, man. Sold you a story and a piece of turd, man. And he's like, dude.
And he updated Wikipedia really quickly, too.
Yeah, it's like, dude, look at this hipster, man. I'm going to sell him a piece of turd and call it an original carrot. I'm quiet here. I'll move this mic closer. Hopefully that helps. It's actually, part of the reason I'm quiet probably is because I'm actually talking a bit quieter because my son is napping like right next door right now. And so it's like hard for me to talk loud because I can't get out of my head that he's like sleeping right there. My son got a new train today.
New train?
Yeah,
Whoa.
he was a very good boy, and he took another nice big poo in the potty. Sorry, buddy, for sharing that with the world. When you're older, maybe that's embarrassing. But he got a new train, and he like loved it so much, so he went to sleep with it. He was like just looking at it, and then he like fell asleep, and I just checked on him. He's like still holding it, still like half smiling, like sleeping, staring at his new train. It's pretty cool, man. Anyway.
And then you took it away from him, and then when he woke up, you were like, what train?
Yeah, what train? Okay, now people are like, turn Geoff down. Like, how do I do this, man? How do I do... Geoff, can you talk, and I'll see if that turned you down?
Yeah, I'm going to talk, and is it any better?
Any better for anybody?
This is what I'm saying. Oh, that's better. Sweetness. Awesome.
Sweet,
it's
awesome.
good. Works.
That's good. Has he started to micro? He has started to use... I don't know if Geoff knows this either. Big news, man. But no, he's started to use keyboard and mouse now, and he's like, I mean, he's a little kid. It's amazing how quick they learn. Like he goes from one day like totally like not getting the mouse thing to like the next day it's like two fingers right clicking, left clicking, and he's just like, it's pretty funny, man. But he's obsessed with Train Simulator. That's like his game that he plays by himself. So I load up Steam, load up Train Simulator 2013, and he like knows all the menus now, can like pick his train, like pick the color he wants, and he like logs in, he like turns the camera, like looks at his train, and like goes inside the cockpit because there's all these different camera views and stuff. He knows how to make it go, and he knows how to make it stop and turn around and uncouples things for fun. And anyway, yeah, he's a little train conductor. But that's his first game, so that's kind of embarrassing. But hey, man, better than nothing. RTS, gotta wait till he's 4 before he's getting into RTS games, I think.
Train-based RTS?
Yeah, train-based RTS, seriously. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, we should tweet that we're live. I never...
Yeah, I updated the Facebook. You should go on Twitter and... Oh, Joel has updated.
Joel updated too?
I'm going to retweet Joel.
About to go live. Sure, man, I'll retweet Joel too. Look at that. Joel with his very gay avatar, man. Did he just look for the cartoon picture that had a rainbow in the background? Was his... man, he just had to choose one with the rainbow, man. Yeah, I was going to say, Joel's around today too. I'm just going to get to that. He's just about home, just about ready. He said he's going to call me on Skype as soon as he's home. So you'll hear it when I hear it. All of a sudden you'll hear do 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 do, and that'll mean that Joel is calling. I talked to Joel. He does not have AoE 2, just like Geoff, but he's down for laughing at me get owned. I actually haven't played like a multiplayer game of it. Like I was just like learning controls, so that's where I'm at, like, learning controls. So it should be pretty fun to jump online and play somebody. Anyway, let's see. Movie update, I guess. Lots of good writing progress. In general, the whole sort of thing is there now, which is nice because, a few months ago, you're like, what's the movie going to be? And now it's like, that's the movie. That's what it's going to be. Now it's about making it as funny as possible. And, yeah. Oh, look at that.
Dota 2 announced?
Uh-oh. I might have... Oh, hey, dude, I just... Sorry, I just axed Geoff somehow, I think. Geoff, are you there? Nope. I killed him. Why am I such a Skype noob, man? Okay, hold on, how do we...
What's going on? I'm looking at the screen, I'm like, oh, I'm switching out.
Hello? I'm trying to create a group call now. There we go. There we go.
Alright.
That's better, huh?
Yeah, it's looking good now. Oh, we got a message from somebody. Is that you?
Look at that. Most pro. And that cancel. Thanks. All right, awesome. Sweet. Well, hello, Joel. Okay, now Joel's quiet.
I'm quiet. Shit.
Now there's no way for me to independently adjust Joel's sound here, so it's up to Joel and Geoff to get their sound the same. I can only do both at the same time.
I don't know how to adjust any of this stuff, man. That's definitely not working. Yeah, no. My options are limited here, so I guess I could just talk as loud as possible.
That's an option, man. You could do that. You can talk loud. We've heard you talk loud before, man. What's that little exclamation on your face there? What's with that? What does that tell me here?
That thing?
Yeah, well, how come Joel's got a little exclamation under his face? It's kind of appropriate. It's like, oh, Joel's here.
What's going on, guys?
Not much, man. I was just getting everyone up to speed. Tired today. A bit tired, but tired, man. How was It's my fault. I stayed up way too late last night. But how is Death of Gary Goldwater going?
Awesome, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's piecing together really nice. I'm editing the last half of it, I guess, the last chunk, and then Brett Driver in LA is doing the main portion of it. And the shit that I'm editing is, fuck, dude. I can't help but laugh every time I'm watching it. So.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, dude. We're planning on a late.
Whoever wrote that must have been so funny, huh? Nothing. I'm like, don't want to toot my own horn, but the short film I just wrote and produced, it's amazing. Early April? Oh, sweet, man. Is there going to be like a live screening or anything? Or is it going to go online? Or?
Yeah, we'll be launching online right now. We're not too sure what the exact plans are to do in terms of the launch, but we'll be figuring that out soon. We're trying to just concentrate right now on actually getting it finished. So, what am I drinking? I'm drinking Ryan Coke, and it usually be Ryan
Nice.
Ginger. I don't have any ginger ale in my.
Dude, I was gonna say that's shockingly not Joel, man.
Yeah, no ginger ale out there.
And it's only 1:21 in Calgary, man. Joel going hard early, man. How are you liking that snow? My mom sent me a picture this morning called depression was the only word in the email, and it was a picture of her backyard, and there was like this much snow in mid-April. That's insane.
Yeah, typical Calgary, I guess. It'll be gone in a couple days, and then maybe back for a couple days.
Not to be an ass, but I think it's hitting 17 in Toronto tomorrow, and having my first game of tennis tomorrow, hitting the courts with Mike.
Wow, really?
Cannot wait, man. It's been a long winter, and super excited about that. So yeah, man. I love tennis, by the way.
Yeah, no, tennis is a good sport, man.
Yeah.
I love hitting that ball around. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, man. Can't get enough ball whacking. That's for sure.
Yeah. Someone's asking about the Dota 2 progress on the announcer pack, and we're going to be recording it live and streaming while we're recording it this coming Friday. We're going to do an epic stream, stay up real late, play 0 hour, and record the Dota 2 pack. It's going to be awesome.
What's Dota 2 pack? What?
In Dota 2, you know how like in League, or because you played a little bit of League, right? So when you jump in, it's like, welcome to Summoner's Rift, or it's like, pentakill, and there's all these announcer voices. So in Dota 2, you can actually make your own, and then like you can actually put it out there on the market, and people can like download it and use it, and so basically we're gonna make like a Pure Pwnage announcer pack. Well, I guess specifically it'll be like a Jeremy and Kyle announcer pack because you're not there, so it's not like the full thing. If we had everyone, we could do like Dave and you and everything, right? Because unfortunately, won't be getting any studio quality boom headshots in there on Friday. But but who knows? Maybe that just means in the future we'll have to make another one.
Well, we can take it from the talk box audio potentially. We have some studio boom headshots, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you definitely have some from the past. That's for sure.
Yeah, we've got a lot of boom headshots. You know. It seems like there has to be a boom headshot in there somewhere, right? Or I don't know. But
even just from the TV audio stuff, you must have some.
Yeah, you could have the FPS Doug announcer pack, the Jeremy announcer pack, the Dave announcer pack, which is like one word and it like plays for everything. Actually, I just talked to Dave too. I think he's right now. Yeah, I just Skyped with him yesterday. And,
nice. I haven't talked to Dave in a long time.
He's doing very. I guess he's doing very good. He's very busy, like incredibly busy, where he's like scheduling his sleep kind of busy. But he promises that we'll see him soon. So.
Really, that'd be nice, man.
I think he was saying
how many years now?
It's been 3. It's hard to believe, but I believe it'll be. It's been over 3. It was 3 years in January since I've seen him. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy.
I'm not crazy.
Game of Thrones. You guys watching Game of Thrones?
Oh yeah, man.
Of course, man. Of course, best show on TV. Wouldn't I be?
Now, am I okay? I had this feeling. Stacey has a feeling a little bit too, that season 3 so far. I think story-wise it's fine. It's really condensed. A lot happens in book 3, and but I find like in terms of like directorially, in terms of the editing, it's like a little more like just on the nose, a little more straight TV. Like, does it feel like just shoulder shot, dialogue, pushing forward? Like when you look back at season 1, the cinematography, just like how epic it was directorially, like the scenes and the setting, the stages they kept building, everything was epic about the shots. And now I feel like I'm watching and I'm like, is this like CSI in a fantasy world now? It's like not that it's that bad in terms of its dialogue, but just like it's just so straightforward. Like there seems like just some art missing.
They've never read the book, so
yeah, their budget might be restricting them. In fact, I saw an interview. They talked about that big battle at the end of season 2 and how they wanted to show people jumping from boats to boats like they did in the books or whatever. I didn't read the books, so I don't know what that was. But it's funny to see a show like Game of Thrones and for them to talk about a restrictive budget. So maybe that's why it's so epic and man, like the whole piracy issue around Game of Thrones. I don't know if you read that interview with the show's creators talking about how.
This?
What's that?
Well, what's this piracy issue?
Well, it's the most pirated show in history. It's like the #1 like seeds and leeches on the torrent sites, and the show's creators did an interview saying, yeah, we're the most pirated, it's like, what do you do? Like, it's too bad. If people actually paid for it or subscribed more to HBO, then we'd be able to have more dragons and more stuff. But we're kind of restricted with our budget, and it's too bad people pirate. They really shouldn't, and blah blah. But
there's just so much I could say about that comment. But
yeah, wait a second.
Yeah, man. But the thing
is,
is,
incredibly stupid.
Oh,
it's a pirated show, but that doesn't necessarily mean that. Those people. It just means it's popular. It's a popular show. It doesn't necessarily mean that those people would have been pirating it or.
Well, no. It's there's a specific issue with Game of Thrones in that it's HBO and it's so restricted to a certain region at a certain time, and like nobody's the guy in the article actually says like well then don't watch it. You shouldn't feel entitled to watch it. It's like well I'm not entitled, but de facto, as a matter of fact, you kind of have to see, if you're watching the show, you kind of have to see it soon, because the internet's going to be full of spoilers and references, and there's an argument there that is not quite a valid one, but it's like, practically speaking, like I want to pay money to see it, I want to get it in Canada right away, and pay money, and not necessarily, like, I can see a lot of people being turned off of a cable subscription, but to have a hit show and to not properly monetize it and to blame the public, that's I think.
You're blaming the consumer because you're not selling it to them properly, because you can't get your head around the digital world and how to monetize the most popular show in the world. You're like, it really sucks that it's so popular. It's the most pirated show ever. It's like the problem is obviously the way you're selling the show is the problem. It's like the problem isn't that people want to watch your show. What a problem! What a fucking problem you've got there, man.
Yeah,
wow,
and that's
embarrassingly stupid.
It's like the most pirated show. It's like, well, so it's popular and you're bitching about it. That the most pirated show doesn't mean that everybody is stealing it like more than oh shit, I froze.
No, are you frozen? I'm good.
Yeah, I froze there for a sec.
Oh shitty.
But you know what I mean. Like, it doesn't necessarily mean that more people are stealing that than a fucking CSI or something like that. It just means more people don't like CSI.
Yeah,
there's people on the internet, you know.
You know, there's a weird attitude that this whole blame the public thing. Like, if you're a content creator or a broadcaster, you have to think of the public as just an entity that is unchangeable, and just they're going to do what they want to do. Like, you're not going to go and write an article in some magazine saying, wow, people are pirating our show and we're missing out on a bigger budget, we could make the show better. That's not going to change the public's behavior. You know, there's nothing you can do to change the public's behavior. And there's people that even have gone farther to talk about how this generation needs to learn morals, and that's the problem. It's like, no. If this technology was available 50 years ago, any generation would be doing the same thing. You'd see the same behavior. You'd see the same amount of piracy on that show.
Blaming the generation.
Like, come on. Like, it's this generation has no morals. It's like, no. I don't think humans have changed over the past 50 years on an evolutionary scale, right? Like, and the culture hasn't really changed. Like, really, it's remarkable that they're you know, sticking to that old model. But hey, it's working. You know, they're making a lot of money. They're selling a lot of Blu-rays. You know, you can't argue with success. They're making a great show, but it's the whole. You know,
the most popular
it's not optimal.
The most popular show on TV right now, other than The Walking Dead, I would assume. And they're bitching about it, that they're the most pirated. It just seems ridiculous.
Yeah, it's also has to do with the system. Like, you can't just do a Louis C.K. and do a $5 download, because then, you know, you're missing out on potential ad revenues for regional sales and all this regional market BS. So it's kind of a systemic problem too, that the system's going to be slowly evolving. You know, we had the same problem with Pure Pwnage, right? Everyone wanted to see the show, and it's like, no, we can't put it online in other countries, because then they probably won't pick it up and put it on TV. And then, you know, we kind of held out for a U.S. broadcaster to buy the show, because then that would have given us season 2 of the TV show and season 3 and whatever else. But yeah, it was a weird system to be working in. So
I want to give you guys a suggestion of a TV show that you should maybe check out, and that's Vikings on the History Channel. Have you heard of this show?
No. Is it a reality show about drunken Norwegians or something?
No, not at all. It's a scripted TV show on the History Channel, and it's seriously, other than Game of Thrones, one of the best shows I've seen in a long time.
Let's make a note here, right?
It's actually my most favorite beginning, my most favorite intro to any TV show now. I love the song at the beginning. It's just amazing.
Awesome, dude. I'm always looking for.
No, check it out, dude. I'm only on episode 3 right now, but so far loving it.
Are there lots of like orgies and violence and stuff?
Yeah, lots of violence, lots of orgies, lots of titties. Well, not
my kind of show, man. All right.
The series is called Vikings. I noticed somebody was asking, but yeah, it's Vikings.
Vikings.
Cool.
Sweet. Because people spam.
I just finished watching American Horror Story. Have you guys seen that series?
No.
Another great one, actually. If you're into horror, it's a really good series.
Oh, I still have a big queue. Some things bump the queue. Like when a new Game of Thrones episode comes out, that just goes to the top of the list right away. But I still have this huge queue of shows. I don't know. I can only watch like half an hour a day. That's like the last half hour of my day, and then I fall asleep on the couch, and that's it. It's like by the time everyone's in bed, everything's done. It's like, and if I have energy, I want to like play League or something. Like I want to like do something active. So the only time that I sit down to like watch a movie or a TV show is like the end of the day, and then it's like I wake up the next morning, I'm like, oh shit, I'm still on the couch, and I have no idea what happened in the show. So literally, like some movies have taken like a week to watch, like trying every night. And it's like, where did I fall asleep? Yeah, this part. Oh yeah, and then this part. Yeah, not the best.
Yeah, I definitely end up doing that too, because that's when the majority of my TV watching happens, as well as at night. You know, as I'm in bed. So yeah, I tend to fall asleep through a lot of shit, but.
Someone's asking us, do we make money through Pure Pwnage Hulu views? Yes, just a little bit. Not much money, but yeah, you watch it on Hulu, we get a check for like, 5 cents or whatever.
FPS needs to turn his volume up. Shit, I don't know how to do that, man. I'm on my fucking iPad. My options are limited.
I love Pure Pwnage is dead to me. The owner replaced the worst esport game ever. It's like, it's just, yeah, it's sad. It's sad. It's funny, like how it's a weird like universe, right? Where the worst esport game ever is the most popular esport game ever. Isn't that weird? How a game that is clearly designed to be the worst esport, like couldn't possibly be a good esport, happens to be bigger than Brood War.
It's like, meaning like the kind of like the easiest or.
Oh yeah, I mean it's
MOBA is silly.
Yeah, I know. Come on. It's no, I don't know.
Yeah. Man, you know, honestly, like this is probably gonna be an unpopular statement, but I deleted StarCraft off my machine to save up some SSD space.
Oh shit!
I did that because
that's a big move.
Because I can't go back to someone else being able to waste my time. Like I can't go back to like, oh, someone disconnected like 60, like 59, like 58. To me, that's like, what is this, 2004? Like, who's wasting my time? Because they can in a game? Like, it should be like, oh, you disconnect. Okay, well, fuck you. The game goes on.
Do you remember Generals, man? The unpluggers? Because in Generals, like at least in StarCraft, there's a fixed counter. Like, someone can only waste at most like a minute of your time. Because next time they do it again, it keeps counting, I think, from the same timer. But like in Generals, it just reset. So people, when they were pissed off, people just like pull the cord from their modem, look at the screen, it like counts down, and at like 1 second left, they're like, oh, plug in, oh, they reconnected, pull it again, and they would sit there, and some people, and literally, and I'm a stubborn guy, so I have before like sat there, like, all right, motherfucker, like let's see, and dude, an hour later, I'm like quitting out of the game. I'm like, motherfucker, really wanted that win, like an hour he was doing this. I'm like, I'm on, porn sites, man. I'm enjoying my life, man. Just cutting back, making sure he's not back in the game. Nope, still he's just unplugging.
And what does it matter now? Like at this point at this this day, what does
like look back enough too. But even like, it wasn't even a clan war game. Like it was just like there was no stakes. Like it was just a game. And the only reason I just didn't leave early because out of principle, I'm like, dude, come on, like you got owned. Like don't be a dick.
Yeah, there was so much BS with like a disconnect. Whoever disconnected on the other guy would count as a win, so he would actually get a win, not a disconnected game. And wasn't there a way that he could disconnect and you would both get a win or something like that? I can't remember.
Yeah, there used to be some, yeah.
It was just so much like nonsense.
No, it was a disconnect and you both got a disconnect. That's what it was. So they're like, well, if I'm disconnecting, then we both have a disconnect on our records and no one gets a win and we both like have our accounts tarnished. Because it would be like, your percentage disconnects was shown in your account. So when people join your game, you're like, oh, he's a total DC or he disconnects 1 in 3 games, so I can kick him. And so,
yeah, but it got to the point where it's like, everyone disconnects 1 in 3 games. If a guy disconnects like 2 out of 3 games, then he's a disconnector. It was just ridiculous.
Yeah, it happens on Black Ops every once in a while. You'll get somebody that's hosting the game. You have to be hosting the game, and then if you just like hit the power button, it just like the whole game's just null and void or whatever.
Someone's saying Joel, tools, options, audio settings should turn volume up there. Are you on a Mac?
all of a sudden people are saying...
I'm on a fucking iPad, man. Where's these options? I don't
You're on an iPad?
Any fucking options, man.
You're on an iPad?
Yeah, I'm on my iPad.
You're streaming? Like, I mean, on Skype?
On Skype.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, Skype. Just sitting in my basement, and then my computer screen's like right here. So, I don't know. I don't have like a proper... I guess I could get a mic and then get my headphones on and shit and get on my PC. If that would be better.
Well, now people are saying I'm too loud, whereas before I was too quiet, and all I did was turn Geoff down. I have never increased my voice, so how is it that I start the stream too quiet and I'm now too loud?
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna like start installing Skype, I guess, on my PC.
Jarett, we're fine apparently. All caps is.
Sweet. Never seen my name spelt wrong so many times in succession. Oh.
That's funny.
What was that worst ever? It was one that was just so bad. It was in like an article.
Oh, there's just been so many. Oh yeah, the one with the G and the O and stuff. I was like, where'd you get a garrote? It was like a fruit or something. Like it was weird. Garrote.
Yeah. Have you guys played BioShock Infinite at all?
No, I haven't. I think I might play it because just everyone's saying it's so awesome. But I don't want any spoilers or anything, obviously.
Nice. Oh, the
Yeah, no, I won't say anything other than the fact that I fucking loved it. So I finished it last week, and I thought it was wicked.
Nice. And it's because I know the internet, I'm not reading chat anymore. Sorry, guys. I like know the internet.
Where'd he go?
Let's put it off my screen. There we go.
All right.
Oh.
No, what's click to call? What the fuck is that? Make Bing my search engine. Yeah, sure, I'll get right on that.
Oh man, what did I install?
That's my homepage. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
People are asking any contests today. Some contests we don't have any contests planned for today, but we'll definitely do something on Friday because Friday is really going to be the epic night. I really want to go for a long time too because we don't have a time limit, but we'll do something on Friday. If we can't get other prizes from other people, maybe we'll give away some Noob Store stuff or signed pictures of myself.
We could even do a live cooking with Geoff episode.
Oh my god.
On Friday. We'll show you guys how to do some ribs.
Dude, we might want to save that for another episode, man. We don't want to go all in on one mega epic stream like that. Holy shit. But yeah, and for the people, there were 4 winners. Last stream we had drawing contest. We bring the pictures into the chat. It was actually, I thought it was pretty funny. I laughed pretty hard a few times. We had 4 winners, and one of the winners, and I know exactly who he must be in the chat. It's like, what happened to the prizes? Whoever just said that, you have to talk to me later because your prize was already claimed. We only had one of the prize you wanted, and then someone else claimed it. I'm like, oh god. So yeah, gotta pick another prize, bro. The other 3 people got hooked up already, man. You're late.
What were the prizes?
We have some League skins. We have a copy of Magica on Steam. We had a TF2 item, but that went, and that's what this guy wanted. And yeah, a couple Leagues. Yeah, that's it. Some League skins, some Steam stuff. It was a Purity Fist, it's called, which actually sounds like could be pretty hot, man. But I don't know what it's used for.
Oh, Purity Fist is ironically named.
Yeah. Yeah, because people are coming on. Yeah, next Friday, big stream day. Streaming from Geoff's, recording the announcer pack live for you guys, playing 0 Hour for the first time in a long time. Geoff, you're gonna play against me a game. You're gonna have a 1v1, Cale versus Jeremy.
Sure. And
you have nothing to worry about. It's like if I lose, it's embarrassing. If you win, it's like if you lose, it's like, well, I'm Cale. Fuck it. All the pressure's on me, man.
I forgot I can't use my computer. I don't have a webcam.
You don't.
So fuck it.
For what? What are you talking about?
For Skype. For Skype.
You don't have a webcam?
No, I don't have a webcam. Not on my PC. What the fuck?
You're just a hurting unit, man. You're hurting. The Calgary Comic Expo is coming up at the end of April. It's a big, like a Comic-Con, Calgary's Comic-Con. Pretty damn big show now. Oh, it's crazy. Like last year was out of control. And so, yeah, we're going to be there again. I'll be there for sure. Geoff is not making it down, right?
Yeah, I can't make it. I got a bunch of work to do here.
And Joel...
I'll be there for at least a day. At least one of those days. If not, I'll try to make it for all 3 days. But
yeah, so it'll be Jeremy and FPS Doug from the cast there. I'll be there probably like almost every day in the sort of the center of the day. I don't do mornings. But I'll be there, man.
The center of the day, according to our calibration.
Yeah, that's 2 to 4 p.m. and then
midday.
Yeah, 2 to 4 p.m. then I'm gone.
When is it? What are the dates again? The 26th to the 28th?
Yes, April 26, 27, 28. And yeah, coming down. It's
it's funny. Like I sometimes I get up in the morning, but it's not often due to the nature of my work schedule. But sometimes, when I'm in Toronto and I get up in the morning and I have something to do in the morning, and it's like 9:30 a.m. and I go outside and it's like a nice day and I walk around and it's like you look around, there's all these people up in the morning. It's like an alien world. Like, what are these people doing in the morning? Like look around me, like all these noobs. Whoa, it's just a bit weird, you know. If you have like, oh, the sun seems so weird. It's like morning sun. What is this?
It's like
if you haven't done that in like a month, it seems weird, right?
Dude.
it's like that classic saying. It's like it's the funny thing when you're unemployed. The weekends don't mean quite so much, you know.
I
It's
know.
like,
Yeah,
Man.
or self-employed because they just disappear and become another weekday.
Yeah, your days are like homogenous.
There was that period there. I have weekends back now. Like I actually, like, you know, I schedule weekends. Like they're hard now. Like I pretty much. I mean, I guess with streaming now this doesn't really work, but like pretty much stopped working on Saturday and Sunday after like a stretch of like many years where you just don't have a weekend. You just every day just blurs into the next, and you're just
yeah.
It's and I think that like human happiness, like it's dependent on allocating some time to yourself. Where it's like this day coming up, I'm not doing shit. I'm not answering my fucking phone. I'm not replying to an email. I'm waking up in the morning. Everyone can write off. This is my day to play video games all day. But Geoff, man, wait till you're a parent if you're not good with mornings, man. You wait till you get very familiar with 5:30 every single morning, man. Like,
Nice.
5:30.
well, not anymore, but when you first become a parent, geez, it's like 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, 4:30.
Well, shit, man. I was lucky with my daughter because the day she was born, she sleeps like 12 hours, like fucking straight.
Yeah.
I'm like so lucky.
Yeah, T was a really good sleeper too. Or pretty lucky, but nonetheless, still, to this day, if I wake up, or sorry, he wakes me up because that is my alarm clock every single day. Still, is him. If I see a 7 on the clock, then I'm like, yes, he like slept in. It's pretty sad when you see 7 a.m. and you're like, yeah, man, woo, it's a good day. Good start to the day, man. But I like it now. I'm used to it. It's so cheesy, but I get up and I have my coffee. I'm like just goobering out, like in my socks and my boxer shorts, my black socks pulled high. I got my morning coffee. I'm like looking out front of the door and watching the kids go to school. I'm like, hey, it's just goober dad. Like, it's pretty busy at 8 a.m., man. A lot of people out there in the world doing stuff.
That's
Like,
right,
people
man.
going to work, people going to school, and I just can't believe how busy it is, man. I'm just goobering out with my coffee, man. Wait till I care about my lawn. I'm really looking forward to that. That mental transition when I wake up, like, I wonder how it's doing today.
Man.
Does it need some cutting?
Lawn.
You worrying about your lawn yet, Geoff?
Oh, my lawn. I didn't use any weed killer for 2 years or whatever.
Brutal.
My lawn is fucked.
Oh,
it's like
brutal.
it's more weeds than anything else. And honestly, it's like I'm an old man now.
Yeah. Got to get out there Saturday morning. Oh, man.
Honestly, I'm contemplating like AstroTurf, like zero maintenance.
Honestly, man. Honestly, or some of that really.
Why do people have such high maintenance like standards in like the way they live?
I don't know. Get some of that cool rubber stuff they have now in kids' playgrounds and paint it up.
Oh yeah, recycled tires.
Yeah, it'd be awesome, man.
Yeah, man. No, that wouldn't be a bad idea.
I love that stuff, man. This is a damn old fart stream. It's like 3 old dudes. We are probably right now the 3 oldest guys on Twitch.tv. Like right now, like there's like 10,000 people streaming. The 3 oldest are on one stream. This one right now. It's we probably have 10 years on like the second place dudes. You know what I mean? It's like somewhere there's like a 23-year-old and he thought he was the oldest. But yes, man. Remember pre-internet, guys? Anyway, I have to go to the bathroom really bad. Can you guys carry this for a sec?
I was actually gonna go get another drink right now. Maybe Geoff could entertain the folks for a
Geoff,
minute or
do you have a keyboard, Geoff?
Yeah, I can do some roads action.
Do you want to do some roads action just for like a minute
Sure.
or 3?
Let's see.
Alright.
Maybe some drums. Let me see here if I can turn my input volume down.
Oh, someone's saying there's a 50-year-old streaming WoW. I guess we got killed, man. I hope I'm still gaming, streaming. I'm 50, man. All right, no, I'll be right back.
Alright, preferences. There we go. Let's see if I can turn down the sound. Input volume. Okay, it's gonna be quiet for a bit, but let's see. set up here? I guess I should go to the stream page here. These are drums. That's probably way too loud. Not too bad on volume? Cool. Okay, here we go. Like cowbell? Bite the pillow? What the hell is that? All right. There's your drum break. Man, these guys are taking a long piss. Alright, my volume should be normal. How's that sound? Yeah, man, they're doing a sword fight. Alright.
Alright. Thank you, Geoff. Sorry, took longer than I thought, man. We're not dropping deuces. I wouldn't do that on stream, man. Make myself another drink. All right. Joel might be dropping a deuce, though. He's been gone way too long. But,
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just going back through chat to see what I missed.
Someone wants a Jeremy impression, but
Next
we're
Friday,
not going to
man.
do that. Yeah, next Friday, the Dota.
Yeah, next Friday you'll hear it. Hopefully it's all right. Oh, sweet. Okay. We don't have our mod here today, by the way. Our lovely intern, Chicken Man, is not here. I think Wyman's kicking around. I think he's got mod stats. So there's no one to really filter the questions, so it's kind of hard. So I'm kind of glancing over, trying to look for questions. Weird things like, Jeremy, do you like basketball? Not really. Never played it and don't watch it. Nothing against it. I just don't even know all the rules. Gotta admit, man. Basketball's not that big in Canada.
Remember, it was a culture shock when we were in LA and like
Oh, God.
every bar it was like
Yeah.
just basketball.
It was
multiple games.
basketball.
And
it
was
was,
there some big hockey game going on too?
dude, it was like the Stanley Cup Finals. And we were trying to find a TV in a sports bar that would put on the Stanley Cup Finals. And I think it was at least the playoffs. It was somewhere in the playoffs, and I was watching basketball. It was a weird experience because in basketball, like, everyone cheers like every 10 seconds because there's like a basket like every 10 seconds. It's not like there's this huge build-up and maximum climax in the once every 15-minute goal. It's just like the, yeah. I was just the whole night, I was like, this is fucking different, man. Definitely different. But I like the big build-up, right? And I think hockey has a really great balance between scoring and, and tension. And I think basketball, in my opinion, goes too far on the one side of, like, there's too many goals to make too many baskets to make any one basket so amazing. And the other end is like soccer, like, footy. It's like where the goals are so infrequent that when they happen, sometimes like people get killed, like people like start violently like fighting to the death because like they hadn't seen a goal in a couple games or something. But hockey's got that great blend of like, 3, 4, 5, 6 goals a game on average. Pretty good, man. Pretty good. But I'm also very biased because, hey, I'm Canadian. Soccer's not that big here either. We played in school, so everyone has like some experience kicking a soccer ball, but nobody really watches it outside of World Cup. And Euro Cup's pretty big too. Like when the World Cup hits, at least in Toronto, it's like, it's happening, man. Everyone's got some flag representing their heritage, right? So many flags on so many cars, every country represented. So it's probably a lot different. Like if you're
At least out in the east.
At least down the east. And I grew up in Calgary, and I would never even know the World Cup. So I moved to Toronto, and it's like, wow. I mean, it's a massive cultural event, but different. Like imagine if you're European and the World Cup happens. Your whole country is united. And you're like, I live in Portugal, and go Portugal, and like your whole country's like, yeah. But Toronto, it's like it's this hyper multicultural city. Like it's crazy. You've never seen anything like it if you haven't been here. And there's we have a little Portugal, little China, little Japan. It's like everything, like every country in the world or every culture we have a little of, and so they all just break off, and you'll see every flag and all the different cars, and there's all these rivalries, and it's crazy. Like it's
if you're in the neighborhood of the winner of a game, just honking horns all night long,
dude,
just until 4 a.m. Like
I'm in a very Portuguese dense area. I didn't know that until the last World Cup. Or it was the Euro Cup that just passed, and dude, like I kind of want to start shooting people. Like you couldn't sleep. It's like every night there's just like horns honking, like all night, just horns all night. Like some guy at 5 a.m, even though the game has been over for 12 hours, needs to like honk his horn to like make sure everyone knows that he has some Portuguese blood in him somewhere. Like I don't know, but
yeah.
I cheer for a lot of teams, but mostly we cheer for Germany and the Netherlands in this house. In fact, next year we're going to join it just because our street actually got draped in Portuguese flags. Like I didn't even know this area's Portuguese flag. Like the World Cup happened, and then every third house is a massive flag, a Portuguese flag hanging there. So we're gonna get a big German flag, assuming that's the socially acceptable. I don't know. Have a German flag. Is that okay? Is that evil still?
Depends on the German flag, I guess.
Yeah.
Someone's asking, is Maggie's still open? Yeah, it's open.
It is.
You should go there and eat, man.
Yeah.
It's great food.
Yeah.
Same
Same
prices
dudes.
too, I think.
Yeah.
Like
Same prices.
Same
dudes. Same sandwich.
for an awesome breakfast.
I actually feel bad. Like when I go there, I tip like usually like 50% because the guy's like not making any money. And what's that?
When was the last time you guys were there?
I've been there since last summer, maybe fall, at least half a year.
I went there, I guess, I don't know, 4 months ago, I think.
It's quite a ways away from me. Like as soon as my bike gets put in the basement for the winter, like I don't really go anywhere.
Yeah.
But bike's coming out tomorrow, man. I'll tell you, maybe after.
This is some chai tea actually. I think ginger chai. You guys want to know about this drink?
It is not a 40-ounce OE.
No, although I haven't had one of those in a while. That's like
Yeah, man.
some high school shit there.
That's seriously, man. I remember I had some crazy pants. Like when I went to high school, thankfully this fad has passed, but it will be back at some point. But remember fat pants? Like, you guys had any fat pants? But I had like pants with 40-inch bottoms. Like the fattest pants where you can like walk into, you just like shuffle and your legs aren't even like touching pant. It was actually like, it was the most comfortable thing ever. Like when I would stand still, I'd feel naked. Nothing's touching me. Like all around, just like pant. But I used to be able to fit 2 OEs. Like I could put a whole OE like in my pocket, and it would like go right in the. It's like there you go. You could put shotguns in there, man. Like so.
Yeah.
Not that I'd walk around with an OE.
Yeah.
I only ever got them when I needed to pour one out for a homie. But I drank better beer than that. Actually, I didn't drink beer.
Now it's the tight pants that still sag though. Like, have you seen those? Like the skinny jeans that they still wear them like sagging.
Yeah, around their butt. Yeah.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, no. Well, I know I'm old. Like it's like the shirt. Like old mentally now. When I look at the way that kids in high school dress now, and I think they look fucking retarded. Like I think it's ridiculous. Like when I see like the bright colored high tops, like sticking out, super tight pants. I'm like, wow, are you ever gonna be embarrassed when you look back? Like I look back at some of the stuff I wear and I'm really embarrassed, and those guys are going to be too. Like you just know. Like as an adult, you look at it like, yep, he's gonna be embarrassed about that. No, that guy'll be fine with what he's wearing. No, that guy's gonna be mortally, he's gonna be mortified when his kids find those pictures in 30 years. But
you see that picture of Will Wheaton on Reddit recently? He's #1.
No.
Oh, dude, I did. 6 watches? That picture? Dude, it's
the
golden.
6 watch picture.
I was
Who's
never.
got that in the chat there?
Dude, someone in chat's gonna have
somebody link that. I want to see
Will
this.
Wheaton 6 watch picture. But
6 watch. What?
You'll see, man. No one's finding it. Oh, I gotta Google it myself.
Hipster Jarett. There's a hipster in the chat who's mad at me. He says Hipster Jarett thinks he's too cool for hipster fashion, implying he himself says, as I stuff beer in my raver pants. You don't understand what I'm saying. I'm embarrassed about that, just as you will be about your hipster fashion, my friend. Believe me. We'll both be embarrassed, man. Oh, there's gonna be so many hipsters embarrassed. Oh God, fashion's in a weird place right now, man.
What? No, that's not the 6 watch one that was on Reddit. Let me find this.
Where's the 6 watch one?
Well, there's it's too bad Reddit's search engine is.
I got it. Yeah, it's here. It's in the chat. Someone linked it. 6 watches, a Depeche Mode T-shirt tucked into acid wash jeans. Man.
That's
like he's got a watch on his ankle. Are you looking at it, Joel?
Yeah, a watch on his ankle.
Yeah, no, that's fucking awesome.
Dude.
But man, I had acid wash jeans. That was the shit. Like,
oh, of course I'd acid wash jeans.
It had the word acid in
I
it.
didn't want to be a complete fucking loser, man. Who didn't have acid wash jeans?
Yeah, BMX bike, acid wash. There was another guy that replied. I gotta find that.
There you go, man. There you go.
There it is.
Now, Will Wheaton actually...
On his ankle, dude.
Yeah, and I know for sure he's definitely a lot older than me, because in 1987 I was certainly not that old. But in 1987, if I saw that guy, I'd probably think he was so fucking cool, and I'd have wanted to be him so badly.
And this day and age, if you saw that guy dressed like that, you'd think he's so fucking gay, dude.
Except,
Like,
wow, except
unbelievable.
today, in 2013, he might be super cool again, man. And the hipsters might be like, dude, you knocked that one out of the park, bro.
You totally
Like,
nailed that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there was another guy though that linked a picture of himself on Reddit. He put a picture of himself in response to Will Wheaton's picture of him on. Oh, here it is. I see your 1987 Depeche Mode. Okay, how do I link this in chat here?
Just
Are you on G chat?
copy paste. Can you put it in the actual chat? Put it in the Skype chat.
I'm on Skype on a different computer. Hang on. Let's see here. I'll fucking email it to you. How's that for old school?
Oh my god, we're fucking old, dude.
And then
Like, how do I get you guys this link? I've got this web address. How do I get it to you?
Okay, Jarett, it's if you can link it in the chat, because I'm not logged into the chat. But this guy is the coolest guy in 1985.
Dude, it's like, no, honestly though, like.
No, the coolest guy back in the 1980s was that fucking super long-haired dude with the wavy hair, and he had his boombox on his fucking shoulder. No, I don't see no boombox there, man. Boombox.
This
Dude,
guy, everything about it, everything from the hair to the sunglasses to the shirt. Look at the shirt.
Spike.
I know a lot of the kids might not remember it, but guys were the first to wear belly tops. You know what I mean?
Did you link it in chat?
I did, but you know what's missing from this picture? What seems out of place is that his socks are way too short, dude. Those socks should be going up to his knees, dude.
Yeah, those socks are
Yeah,
short.
he was not cool enough to have the
He does have the pink fucking BMX rims though and everything. That's pretty sweet.
Dude, nothing screams manliness. Like
Well, man,
pink
I had a
rims.
polo
Bright
shirt
colors,
when I was back in the 80s. Shit.
Yeah, I remember I had a pink shirt, and I wore it once.
Though.
Yeah, it's that horrible decision in a store.
Yeah. Was it fashion, like the artistic fashion, or was it like the development of new dyes and whatever that gave us, neon and was it technology, or was it just like in the 70s and 60s? No one made those colors.
Did neon exist before?
Well, dude,
the
I'm terrified it's coming back because I saw a girl wearing.
My little cousin, who's like 12, 13, loves fucking neon, dude.
Yeah, I like saw this girl walking on the street, and it actually like I couldn't look at her pants. It actually hurt my eyes. And again, your old Wen. Another one. I got mad. I was like offended by her pants. Like it hurt my eyes. I'm like, oh Jesus, fuck! Like I couldn't even like look there. I'm like in my car. I'm like, oh my god! Like can't even like look over there. Like it was like burning in. Like someone was shining a laser into my eye. And I was mad at her choice of fashion. It's so offensive, man.
Laser pants.
Oh,
Oh.
Dude, so offensive. We used to wear two different colored shoes. Remember the high top Converse, neon Converse? I used to have a yellow one, bright yellow one, and a bright pink one. Two different colored fucking shoes. Like, what was that?
I didn't match my socks for a few years, man. I remember that made me really cool.
I remember when you
Do what you gotta do, man.
I don't know, man. But there's still such thing as timeless fashion, right? But nobody does timeless fashion in high school, right?
Timeless fashion, dude. Jeans and a t-shirt.
Yeah, like white t-shirt and like a suit. Like sure, suits go through different styles. They do the big suit, the like skinny suit. That's shows my extent of knowledge about high fashion. But yeah, you can look at different suits and you can sort of sort them by decade. But I guess like a nice dress shirt or whatever. But no one wears that shit in high school. Like.
Did you
shirt.
do you guys remember? I'll give you some insight here. The appearance. Do you remember my white shirt and jeans phase? Long time. I don't know. Maybe you went to try that.
You had like 50 white shirts.
Yeah, but there was a period, and it was from about grade 11 or 12 through to like the first few years of university, where I just I actually wanted to put into practice what people like to say, like I don't care what I look like, I don't care about fashion, I don't care about this and that. It would really bother me that you'd have you know, high school's all cliquey and the little cliques here, but you'd have the goths over there, and the goths would be so mad at the Gap-wearing jocks because I can't believe they care so much. They shop at the Gap. They care so much about their appearance. Meanwhile, they'd like spend an hour doing their mohawk in the morning, and they painted their entire face with designs and done all this. And clearly, they care a hell of a lot what they look like because they spent 2 hours on their makeup this morning. And it was this whole thing. It was all very silly to me. All these, everyone tries to pretend that nobody cares what they look like. So really, I'm like, okay, like if you don't give a fuck. You really don't care. So I put it in practice, and I had about 2 dozen. I had white shirts, straight white, and zero logo or anything. And I wore them untucked, so they'd cover my logo pants, and I wore pants and a white shirt. I looked like a cult member, and I did it for like multiple years, where I wanted to show what it actually looks like if you really don't give a fuck. Like if you really are saying, I don't care, and I'm not a goth or a jock or a whatever, I'm actually going to show you what it looks like when you don't give a fuck. You wear no logos. You wear nothing at all. Nothing at all. You don't paint your fucking face or do your hair all fucking style. You don't fuck off. You shave your head, you wear a white t-shirt, and you look like a neo-Nazi. And I actually did that for a few years, and it was like the easiest. Like there was no like, what am I going to wear today when I wake up in the morning? It's like, yeah, I put my fucking pants and my shirt back on. It's like I go to fucking school and do whatever, and that's what I did. And that's really weird. It's maybe a bit eccentric, but I felt like I was the only guy that actually like put into practice. I don't give a fuck about fashion. Not like unbelievably coordinated ensemble while you say I don't care about fashion. Anyway. I figure you guys remember my white shirt days, man.
Yeah.
I remember them fondly. Every time I wake up now and I have to decide on like what I'm going to put on, I'm like, why don't I just go back to the fucking white shirt thing? Like, fuck. So tired, man.
Dude, that's what I pretty much wear, dude. Just jeans and a t-shirt. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Someone's asking, are there any plans to cast James Brown, Stoner from the TV series? His actual name is J. Adam Brown.
Oh, yeah.
And,
James Brown.
so we'd love to work with him. He's an awesome guy, great actor, hilarious guy. He also writes and produces his own shorts.
Where do you those, man?
What's that?
Where do you find his shorts? Are they online?
He sent me a link. You should send him an email. He can send you a link to them. Yeah, there's a couple online that are really good. With Sarah Gadon, who's a young rising star actor.
Don't know.
Let me see here. Yeah, if you look at... you have his email, right, Joel? I can send it to you if you don't.
No, negative.
I will send it to you. There's with the Pure Pwnage movie, we might not be able to go union, which means we can't hire union actors. So there's an issue there. So we might not be able to, you can't mix union and non-union. That's the rule. So we can't have Dave, non-union, and a union actor. It's a weird way that they work. So yeah, who knows? I'd like to work with that.
Yeah, it's like, dude, fuck. I don't even know what I'm doing. Just like randomly clicking around my.
Someone just screamed that you need to look at your Twitter, Joel. That's almost
shit.
Scary. The number of exclamation points he put after that suggests to me it's like hacked and you're spamming gay porn right now or something.
PlanetSide 2. I should promote PlanetSide 2 for tonight.
That many exclamation marks and that's what he wanted? Come on, man. Come on. Are you guys ever going to produce your own game? Probably not a Pure Pwnage game, although if you haven't checked out Konami's game, Zombie Apocalypse, right? Is that what it's called, right? Never Die Alone? No?
Zombie Apocalypse 2.
Yeah. Never Die Alone.
Never Die Alone.
You can play. I actually think it's really fucking funny. I think if you enjoy Pure Pwnage and you play that game, you should laugh your ass off at the dialogue. I think.
We spent a lot of time writing that dialogue, like making all the...
I think I still have some... I know a lot of fucking time on that. It's really funny, man. But, the reason that I've never been really excited to make a Pure Pwnage game, because the Zombie Apocalypse was taking, some Pure Pwnage characters and putting them in a different game. But, like, I'm sure there's maybe an exception, but I've never, like, been a fan of movie games or TV show games. Like, when I see a game on the shelf and it's, like, licensed from a movie or TV show, I'm like, piece of shit. Like, piece of shit, move along, piece of shit. Like, I'm looking for original IPs or looking for something I trust. So, I mean, it's such a rare gem. And there are a couple, goddamn, I can't think of it. it does happen. But anyway, I don't like the idea of putting our game for the sake of taking our intellectual property and putting the game and selling it to our fans. Like, if the game's not going to be really cool or something I want to make, then I'm like, it's not going to happen. And there's not, like, setting a game in the Pure Pwnage universe, it would have to be, you know, I don't know. The type of games I want to make don't fit with using Pure Pwnage. Although I do really, really, really want to make games, they just don't fit with using Pure Pwnage characters. That's all.
Have you seen this MMO they're kind of launching with this new TV series that's coming out on Sci-Fi called Defiance?
No, that's interesting.
Yes. Right?
Yeah,
that's the MMO TV series Cross?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Where the story gets pushed forward, it actually is like a dynamic moving story or something.
Yeah.
On paper, it sounds really, really bold. And again, maybe I'm really cynical, but I read the whole like breakdown of what's going to happen. I'm like, it's not going to work. It's just going to go.
Yeah,
it's too big of an ask, man. It's like
sketchy, but like if the fiction was cool enough, I think it could get pulled off, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
But, it really depends on how good the TV show is, almost.
Yeah, it's one of those things, like in projects like that where there's like cross-platform or whatever the buzzword is now that you want to use, it always seems like one is like a tool to advertise the other. Like one's the priority project that they're trying to make good, and then the other one's like, okay, let's just get this done. And then they have to be finished on the same schedule, so one of them's cutting corners in some way.
Exactly.
And you know, it never happens that it's like, this is an amazing game and an amazing TV show or movie. You know, it never happens that they're both amazing. I can't think of one example. It's always like one is secondary to the other and not the priority. You know, I'm like a huge Back to the Future fan, and they made that Back to the Future adventure game recently. It's like 3D adventure game with like, you know, a lot of the original voice actors and you know, all the original characters. And of course, it's another like you go back to the 50s and then you see the movie happening again. It's like, you know, so it's an extension of the Back to the Future series, and the actor that plays Marty McFly actually sounds more like Marty McFly than Michael J. Fox does. Like, it's like he has.
How does that make sense?
I don't know, man. If you listen to dialogue, you're like, this guy's impression is so spot on. He took all of the quintessential Marty McFly things and amplified them to make them even more Marty McFly. So it's like, honestly, man, listen to it. It's like, this guy is.
Is this the game that's kind of similar to? Is this by Telltale Games?
Maybe it's Telltale. I'm not sure, but if you go to YouTube, you can basically like watch the game. You know, which is what I did. I skimmed it, I watched it, and that's all I wanted to get out of it. But it's like, but the point is like, you know, it's. I have no interest in playing it, even though I'm the hugest Back to the Future fan, and I would love to have more Back to the Future movies, but it's like, oh, the game, like, yeah, they made it, and, you know, they're trying to sell it based on the movie's popularity, and some people will buy it, but I know it's not going to be, like, the greatest game ever, you know, even though I'm such a huge fan of the series.
Nice. Oh man, that Jarett Cale rage gif, that's really funny. I'll see if I can drop this into, well, I guess we're going to find out if I can drop animated GIFs into XSplit.
Was that after you died?
Yeah, prepare for an XSplit crash incoming in... Oh, didn't happen. There you go.
Oh, nice.
Let's
What's that from?
This is me dying on stream. I'm playing League of Legends. You know, it's funny, and there's been a few people now, because I'm such like a solo gamer. So usually I play RTS games, and it's like totally solo. Everything I like to do, I do by myself. It's like not since university, like generally almost like since I lived with Joel, did I play team games, and that was FPS back in the day. But it's like not much of a team game player. So with League, I'm learning to play with people again. And I've been playing by myself for so long, and then because of these Pure Pwnage streams, we started playing with people. We kept having these 5-player games, and I've met people that we played with online now, and I've like made friends, like oh my god, on the internet, and now I'm in this period where I'm trying to readjust and learn how to be social. And anyway, long story short, there are some people that I'm playing with now in League that probably have a lot of choice quotes that come out of my mouth when I play League of Legends. If you think that's bad, man, there's a lot of blood that's puked.
You're now
when I'm playing.
Oh shit!
No, that's all right. Hey man, do you have you know what? That reminds me. Do you have a little piece of Gary Goldwater, maybe? Like a scene, maybe a little, like a snippet or something? You know what I mean?
Let me.
Because is that what just came on in the background?
No, that was stuck in the middle of summer, and that's the latest episode
Okay.
that Eric actually just released this second. So I was gonna tweet that out real quick.
Why does Jarett have twilight hair, dude? I actually and it's probably obvious. I haven't even like showered today, dude. So this is actually like what my hair looks like when I sleep on it, and it is embarrassing, and I need a haircut, and I want to kill myself right now. Anyway, yeah, no, I'm just so dirty. I'm just
Super
disgusting.
cyan here, yeah.
But it's actually like, now that I actually just looked at it in the webcam, it's like almost embarrassing level. But a little too Dragon Ball Z. Yeah.
Uh-oh, someone's saying we're ignoring his questions. These are well thought out, vital questions. Okay.
Dude, I was reading that at the same time you were saying it, and I'm like, where's his question? Where's his question? And I scroll back, and all I see is lollet gifception. I'm like, oh, well. I don't try to ignore any questions unless they are... The only question I ignore is, will Joel say boom headshot? At that point, the only thing I'm thinking is, do I ban him for a little bit or permanently?
Has it?
Dude, wow. Joel, you should look at the chat. If I had to take a guess, I'd say there's been at least 100 requests for you to say a boom headshot.
I've never received that request before.
You know, actually, Joel doesn't often say boom headshot, like, ever. In fact, there's like probably I could count on one hand the number of times he said it without like without being on set, and there's like cameras and stuff.
Yeah.
But you busted one out on stream, right? Didn't you? Like, am I crazy? I think
before.
Yeah, obviously
because
ended
we
this.
ended on such a down note. We were talking about some murder or rape or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And
but have you guys ever been, except from Joel, been invited to a YouTube film series before, like VGHS and such? VGHS. It's cool.
I have. I've never been invited to one that's like reputable, that like has a big audience. I've had a lot of people write me saying, "Hey, come into my web series." That's like we haven't made yet, that we're making, or that we've made, and there's like one subscriber or something, or but so a lot of people, it's like, yeah, obviously I live in Toronto, get Jeremy in my show, but I don't think I've ever had like a big show say, hey.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of like a video game high school. Like, I appreciate what Freddie Wong does. Like, he's amazing at video effects and shit like that. But I don't know. To me, video game high school is like Disney Channel kind of.
Yeah,
stuff.
it's very juvenile, and not. And I don't mean that in a like a negative way. I mean
No.
literally, like
It's
which
like,
is smart.
I understand why. If I was like a young kid, like a teenage, like 13,
Oh,
15-year-old,
yeah.
I'd be all over that shit.
Which is exactly what they want to hear, I assume, because I assume that's their target audience, right? I mean,
Yeah.
if you're on YouTube and you're making content for people over the age of 15, you might be missing a lot of the market there. It's like pretty young audience on YouTube, I've noticed.
Yeah.
Pretty young, yeah, pretty young. But I kind of feel the same way. I think it's like, cinematically, it's just like, how the fuck do they do it on that budget? It's just incredible, the effects and everything they pull off. But
Well, their latest budget, man, like what they get.
but it's not written for 30 somethings, man. What's that?
What they get for their latest one, just on Kickstarter, wasn't it like $1 million or
Oh,
something?
700,000. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know they were asking for 600 and something, which ended up being their actual budget for season 1 because they had private financing, so on top of their season 1 or whatever. But even still, man, 600 and some odd thousand, which sounds like so much money, which is like 3 times our movie budget.
Yeah.
It's not. It's like, man, it's so expensive to make professional level videos. It's ridiculous. Like it's really ridiculous. So it sounds like a lot of money. It's not. And $211,300 sounds like a lot of money. It's like pretty shoestring, man. Pretty shoestring. But that makes it all the better when we make the best movie that's ever been made, and it was only made on that amount. That's the ultimate, man.
I shall return. Hold on.
Right.
Oh, Kyle decided he will have a wank. All right.
Well,
So-
I was wanking, actually.
Oh, sorry. No, I was reading chat. Kyle looks like he's deciding whether or not he wants to have a wank, and all of a sudden you're like, all right, let's go for it. Anyway,
Honestly, like, you know those guys that, like wank in the subway and, like, you know, like, people that, like, get off on doing it in public when other people don't want to see it? Like, there's 478 people watching right now. If that was what I like doing, I could probably just start wanking right now, right? And then Jarett's Twitch account would get banned.
yeah. I don't know what the Twitch limits are in terms of what we can do. I'm talking Twitch right now, actually, with the channel to see, you know, what, just to make sure that everything we can do, can't do, and stuff like that. And I'm interested, but I have to admit, like, I'd love to sex up this stream a little bit, man. I'd like to bring
Sex up the stream. What the fuck? What did I walk into?
I was about to let everyone know that I really want I want to get like bikini girls just like behind me, like dancing while we stream and stuff, and like maybe like massaging my shoulders sometimes, and turn around like shaking their little butt and stuff like that. They don't have to say anything. There's no nudity. I mean, just kind of there, like two butts, like one butt, two butts, like just like shaking.
Better yet, you know what? We should have like super hot bikini girls, like with like a Bluetooth headset in their ear, and like they're us. They're like our surrogates from Arrested Development, and we talk, and it's just them in front of the webcam, and like I bet we'd have a lot of viewers. Yeah, what do you think about that? Getting new bodies.
Yeah, dude, totally, man, totally. Yeah, we need naked females on this stream, man.
How do I log into? Can I log into this stream? How do I do that? Okay, hold on. I gotta say this whiskey and coke has kind of been hitting me.
I should start dipping.
I got a little buzz.
I don't even actually feel very well. That'll probably make me feel a lot better. Must be the food. I don't know. I had Tim Hortons for breakfast. I felt totally fine at 8 this morning.
Tim Hortons for breakfast.
Yeah. We felt really lazy today, and I don't know. I don't want to justify that, but whatever, man. We were lazy, and I was like, fuck it. Like, I'll just walk to Tim Hortons. And now, oh man, like, if I randomly throw up on stream, it's because of Tim Hortons, the coffee shop that's in Canada. That would be the only. Like, anyway, actually, I had someone. Damn it.
Hey, have you guys seen this game here? I'm gonna link it. Link it in the chat there. Dive and kick.
You linked in the chat, Doug. Someone asked, Jeremy, do you wipe your butt sitting down or standing up? It's a half. It's kind of half between the both. Like I mean, I don't. My legs aren't totally erect because then my butt cheeks would clench and I might smear shit everywhere. So it's like, you know, you're standing off the toilet a little bit, but you still have a good angle there on your legs. Like you're probably looking at 140 to 160 degrees at least in the angle there, to make sure that cheeks are spread and whatever. But that's how I do it anyways, man. I don't know. Also,
you're gonna tell me is that you're like a frontal wiper, for fuck's sakes.
no, man. I ain't Derek, man. No, I'm actually an exclusively back wiper. I pull all the shit away from my taint. Like, it's just like, it's all... What has happened to this chat? What has happened to this chat?
Oh man, I could elaborate on that. I have an interesting story, really. But I don't know if I should. Fuck it. You know what? It's interesting. It's actually interesting. So there was a Reddit thread where someone's like, "I am blind, AMA," and then someone's like, "Well, how do you know when to stop wiping if you're blind?"
What a good point, dude.
Exactly. And then his response was, "Well,
what an amazing question."
So the answer is even more amazing.
Oh, no.
So since it's Reddit, the number one upvoted comment was, "Same as everybody when the toilet paper stops tasting like shit." So that was the hive mind answering it. No. His response was, "People with sight use sight for this?" So the answer is so obvious that he was surprised that we use our eyes to know when to stop wiping. So what is the answer?
So he never answered it?
He didn't answer it fully, but I surmise the answer.
Huh. Well, it could be that.
Smell.
Yeah, smell would be one of the things. I think you could go wipe your ass right now, and you'd smell ass on the toilet paper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like your ass is always going to smell like ass, like it, you know. But
So-
but the smell, but also like because a lot of people like their other senses heightened. At least that's my understanding.
yeah,
I've never
exactly.
been blind, but I've understood their height. So maybe he feels it, man. Maybe he's like you don't just know when there's no shit on your ass. You don't feel the shit's all gone.
Well-
You're that out of touch with your own body, man.
Well, no. Well, I'll tell you the answer. So, if you use a technique to wipe your ass, whereby you put toilet paper on your ass, and then you wait and you do a slow 5 count. You count to 5. When you remove it, you can feel whether or not there's anything left. And it's like wow, like yeah, I could do this in the dark.
Sorry, you have to go through this again. I just want to make sure I totally I drank this as deeply as possible. He just waits 5 seconds. Wait, okay, no.
You're still getting fecal matter on your fucking hand.
It's the 5-second rule, man. Yeah. Need a demonstration. But it's the absorbent properties of the paper. Like you can tell, you can feel like there's some anyway. It's all about you actually feel it. You can feel it. And it's like oh.
I definitely would have went with smell, man. That he like went with like close to his face or something, and then gave it a couple whiffs. Yeah, that seems sufficient enough. You know.
Okay, off the topic of shit, there was a question in the chat. I'm going to segue a question in the chat that asked about the charity work I've done. So if you didn't know, over the last, actually it's been almost 2 years already. I've been working with Frag for Charity, which is like a Canadian organization that puts on a bunch of gaming events for charity, and they change up the charities all the time. It's Kids Helpful. Last time they've done cancer, and they've done mental health, and it's typically sponsored by Bella Line. It's a pretty cool big thing. Anyway, so the question is, are you going to do more charity? And I'm going to drop this knowledge bomb. Not only, I'm actually really into it. I really, really enjoy it. And so I've turned charity work into a very selfish thing where, like, I actually feel better and get more, like, reward out of working for free for charity than I do for, like, paid gigs. So it's weird. It's like, it's actually not the most selfless thing because it makes you feel really good. So that's not selfish. That's like wanking, right? But I'm going to take this because maybe not everyone feels good doing charity work, and maybe that's different. But I'm so into it. I am starting my own charity. True story.
Why are you starting your own charity?
I'm not kidding. Like, I'm totally not kidding. I'm actually, like, there's a certain area in medicine that I want to target specifically because it's affected my family, and I'm totally going to start it. And I won't tell you what it is today, but I'm literally going to do what I can. And I think I'll keep this going just sort of the rest of my life. It'll be like my charity focus instead. Be like, this is what anytime I do charity work or try to work on these sort of things and can throw extra money or extra eyeballs toward, I have a cause that I've picked, and it's going to be my cause, and that's what I'm going to do. So there you have it, man. I'm taking it to the next level. I've actually had so much fun with it that makes me feel pretty good, man. It does. I don't know if you guys have ever volunteered or done charity stuff. It's like, at first it sounds like stupid. You're like, wait, work for free? That sounds kind of stupid. But and then you're like, wait a minute, like the warm fuzzies and like the feeling of like goodness. Oh my God, it's like the best paycheck ever, man. It really is. It feels pretty good. So gonna happen. So I would say, I don't know if I don't think I'll have time till the movie's out, but after the movie's out, I have an awesome plan already in place and website and everything. And true story, man.
That's cool.
True story, yeah. Anyway.
Hey, check this fucking game out, dude. I just linked it in the fucking chat.
Dive kick. Geoff is not laughing at dive kick, are you?
No,
No,
I'm just,
you laughing at it.
I'm laughing at. I do the same thing. It's like sometimes I use cuss words when they're completely unnecessary. Joel said, check out this fucking game, man. I just linked it in the fucking chat. It's like, and he's not even mad. He's just like, yeah, I just linked it in the fucking chat.
Like if you see a transcript of it, you're like, oh, he's angry.
Yeah.
I wonder what's made him
Check out
angry.
this fucking game.
This fucking game I just linked in the fucking chat.
It's really funny. I gotta watch the replay on this stream.
Sometimes, you know, like it wouldn't be the first time, but these stream ends, when we go offline, then immediately, I'm sure your scumbag brains do this too at home. Lots of people like, you know, all of a sudden, like the chat ends, and then you spend the next, like, you know, amount of time like going through your head, okay, what did I say on that stream that was like embarrassing or stupid over the last 3 hours? And then invariably that moves to like, I wonder what Razer thinks about how do you wipe your ass, Jarett? Because when they're like, yeah, we love Pure Pwnage, man, let's get behind, we want to help your stream. I don't know if they knew ass wiping conversations were coming. I don't know if they knew. It's funny, man.
It was interesting, though.
Yeah. The fucking game's in the fucking chat. Sponsored by Razer. Actually, I think it shows how cool they are. But what, anyway. Funny.
So what's the deal with this game, Joel?
Dive kick. So, essentially, you have two moves. Because it's essentially based off the fact that in Street Fighter, I believe it's Street Fighter, Ryu and Ken, their best move is the dive kick. And so the majority of the people just, all they did was dive kick.
This is when you automatically jump. And then you just
select
when
it has,
there's only two buttons.
It has one move, right? Dive and
yeah,
like
there's only dive and kick are the two buttons.
Dude, I've seen a whole. Oh yeah, there was like a documentary about this game or something. Like it's.
Is it like a really big game? That's like.
It's not out yet. It's coming out, but I'm pretty excited for it, dude. I think it's actually supposed to be like any average player can kind of pick it up and get the gist of it, but at the same time, it's supposed to have some depth to it. Like they got a lot of pro.
Oh yeah. No, there's a competitive community. Yeah, Geoff, it's a fighting game with one move. But it's brilliant. It's brilliant because you know you look at it and you're like, well, that's ridiculous. How could that? But I hope this becomes like an esport and it proves a point. It's like you don't need a convoluted game. It doesn't need overly complicated. You don't need tons of options or strats or builds or this and that. It's like look at tennis. It's like you have a ball. You hit the ball at each other, back and forth over net. That's it. You can explain the rules in 5 seconds, and then look at this. Hundreds of years later, the sport is still played, and it's elegant and beautiful, and to this day being pushed forward by players like Nadal and Djokovic and stuff. And it's just that simple. So it's almost like, in a way, it's a super distilled fighter, where it's like it's all positioning timing. And if you should YouTube like some dive kick matches. Like it's pretty crazy, man. Like it's funny. I mean, I kind of chuckle, but.
It's not the ow my balls of gaming. It's not like, you know, like, because you could play this like with by grunting and sitting back in a chair and going.
No. It looks pretty high energy. Like it's pretty intense. Yeah.
But hey, if it can be simple and still strategically deep, I suppose that's cool.
It is, and I did oversimplify tennis. I mean, it's not that simple, but I mean, it's. Again, you can watch a tennis game and having the rules explained to you in like 10 seconds. You're enjoying it. Same with soccer, same with stuff like that. It's like, so what's happening? Well, there's 11 guys there, 11 guys there. They're trying to put the ball in their net. They're trying to put it in theirs, and they have to use their feet. That's it. It's like, boom, now you're a spectator, enjoying every second of it, man. I think esports could learn a lot from that.
Even I'm sure there's been thousands of sports invented that are all too convoluted that didn't make the cut over the history of like humanity. Like,
you want easy to access? League of Legends got that right.
And I think I touched on that the last stream I was on, is the fact that I don't personally watch esports is because I have no idea what the fuck is going on, and it would seriously take an hour or two of sitting down and learning the rules of the game in order to do that.
I would argue more.
Probably more. Yeah.
If you're trying to watch StarCraft 2 or League, I watch 2 games. I follow StarCraft 2 and I follow League. I don't think I could watch either without the hundreds of hours I've invested into both games, understanding how to play them.
Exactly.
I mean, even Brood War, I played Brood War for years. When I started getting into watching GSL back when like Tasteless first moved to Korea and stuff, like I was still like it was tough to follow. It's like there's so much knowledge required to appreciate what's happening on screen, to even really appreciate the skill of the players without having Artosis tell you should appreciate it. you have to have so much fucking knowledge of the game. Otherwise, it's not obvious. All you see is a bunch of shit hitting and shit blowing up. That's all it is.
Exactly.
But that doesn't apply. Like,
you know what? Another thing is kind of missing from esports, and that I was thinking about it, is that you know, like replays and shit like that. Do they have that? Like where it's like, oh, an amazing thing just happened. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
do
yeah.
now,
It's really common in League anyway.
It's just going on all the time.
Yeah, they do. In League, they'll wait for a down, a down part, and they'll go back and like show a big team fight, and sometimes like slow motion, so you can really appreciate how just ridiculously coordinated, right?
Yeah.
The guys are. Yeah, but again, unless you play League, League. I think might be a bit easier than StarCraft 2 if you don't play it. Even though you'll have no idea what the fuck's happening in a team fight, it's a bunch of spells going off, and be like, but at least you can just look at the score and see 1-0. Oh, they're winning 2-1, 2-2, 3-2. Like it's like a score, and you're like, oh, I'm cheering. Oh, he got a score. But StarCraft 2 is really deep, man. Like if you don't understand what's happening, you can't even look at supply and be like, oh, the Zerg's up 10 supply. It's like, no, he should be up 40 though at this point, dude. He's actually losing. It's like if you don't know that,
there's no score until the end.
Yeah.
It's like you win or you lose.
Yeah, it's like it's anyway.
Yeah, and there's that whole that standing complaint that we've always had with SC2 against compared to generals is like, oh, there's someone lost a big fight in the middle of the map. Oh, GG, because you know that it's going to be inevitably gone. You can't turn the tide after that fight. Whereas with generals, it's like you had to kill the guy's buildings, you had to get into his base, you had to start really fucking shit up to guarantee the win because you can turn it around.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, no turning around happening. Same thing with it's important to have that turnaround aspect. You can't be foreseeing the end of the game too easily.
People ask, and this is a huge thing in the StarCraft community, and it's a little bit in League too, but ladder anxiety. I don't know if you guys have heard talk about ladder anxiety or know what people refer to when they say that, but in StarCraft 2 it's a really big thing where people get too nervous to ever hit that find match button on ranked. In StarCraft 2's case, which was a horrible design decision, they launched the game with no unranked ladder, like no way to just hit a button and play another human that easy with one button press without having it count forever to ranking systems. And probably 9 out of 10 people aren't competitive and just want to push a button and have fun. Now, of course, with Heart of the Swarm, 3 years later, they learn, they're like, okay, here's an unranked ladder. I guarantee it's going to be so fucking good for the game. But so this huge ladder anxiety thing was it's a big thing in the community people have talked about, and people that don't get it don't understand. They're like, what the fuck? Just play the game. Who cares? It's fun. It's a game. But they just don't understand. Anxiety is internal. It's a psychological thing. It's a condition. You don't rationalize out of your anxiety. I happen to believe I experience ladder anxiety too in a big way, depending on which game and what time of day I'm playing. But I think fundamentally it has to do with some narcissistic belief that you're better than you are, and everyone, especially North American culture, right? You always want to believe you're the best. You're told that you're special, you're the best, you're unique, you're awesome, our whole lives. And when you play games competitively, no matter how much, even I'm so familiar with competition, it's still every time you're about to face somebody, you have to face the mirror and say, this guy might be better than me at this game, and that's scary. And you don't want to push that button because you'd rather continue. And I'm not trying to sound harsh or anything, and also this applies to me too, but sometimes it's better to just maintain a fantasy that if you were to push the button, you would win. But you don't have enough time, or you're just going to quickly go do that right now and do that instead. I think ultimately the root of a lot of ladder anxiety, which people don't want to admit, is that it's having to do with facing yourself, not facing somebody else. It's having to do with accepting how good you actually are when it's actually measured.
Dude, I don't even think that's a sign of ladder anxiety in terms of just games like StarCraft 2 and shit like that. I think it's even just today, have you seen the trailer for, I hate to say it, but DuckTales Remastered? That platform game that's coming out?
No.
I did see that, yeah.
In the trailer, it says, made easier for modern players. It's what does that fucking mean, dude? I don't even get that statement. Made easier for modern players. It's are modern players so afraid of challenge these days?
Yeah, I find it just it kind of ruins the game for me. In Skyrim, the fact that in mid-combat, you can change the level of difficulty.
Yeah.
Mid-combat, you can pause, change the level of difficulty. I just want to get past this guy. And then it ruins it for me because, you know, you want to have an obstacle in the game. It's a real obstacle.
Yeah, and it's a good point. This does, like, I think, it's true. Ladder anxiety is related to the entire direction that game development's taking with this holding your hand. It's maintaining everyone in North America, and I guess maybe it applies to Europe. I don't know. I'm from North America, but it's like everyone's so focused on maintaining some fantasy that they're so amazing that everyone's the best at something. Like, you're told since you're born, you're so fucking special, you're so awesome, and everyone's just so preoccupied with their maintaining this fantasy, and so when they go to play a video game in their free time, they don't want to lose. They don't want to see you die. They don't want to know that their neighbor might be better than them at this game. They just want to know that they won the game and they kicked ass. And it was very organic. It's very free market. Like, developers didn't decide to do this. It was that as games, the games that were easier started to make way more money. They're like, wait a minute, people want to play games that aren't challenging at all. They just want to play a game that's super easy, so that they never die once, they get to the end, and then they get to feel like they're so fucking amazing, man. I just won Gears of War, dude. Ooh, give me a fucking hard noise.
Plus, there's also the fact that next week, God of War is coming out. It's like, well, shit, I gotta finish Gears of War because God of War is coming out next week. I don't want it to be too fucking hard. Like, I don't want to be spending, like, months on fucking Gears of War when God of War is coming out. You know, I gotta be playing that, too.
Yep. No time, man. No time to lose and try to learn and get better. No. And there's that too. Yeah, it's like, I mean, the game development pace these days is just, Anyway, it's just hyper consumerism. It's just a big machine. They don't even want you to. They don't want you to get caught up on a level because then you're not buying the next game, man. Come on.
Someone says, can't you play a game for the story even if it's easy? That's like our friend Jarett.
BioShock Infinite, to be honest, I haven't been blown away by a video game story. You know, it's like if I want a good story and I'd watch a fucking movie, man. Like.
Yeah. See, if the game's too easy, it becomes like a chore. If you just have to put the crosshair on the bad guy, it's like a chore. It's work. If you have to like actually think about your build, think about the metagame, think about, can I go in there yet, or do I have to go back and figure out this quest to get the better thing so I can get to the place where I want to go. You know, there's challenge there, and then the reward of when you figure something out and do something awesome in the game, the combo of this item and this item is owning, and I can get past that. That's the appeal of interactive entertainment. It's not just sitting back and watching a movie. There's a whole other layer of story on that as well that adds to the entertainment. But come on, if I'm just gonna sit there and like move the cursor on the thing and click the mouse, you know, I might as well just like watch a YouTube video of someone playing through BioShock Infinite.
And it's not that, like, I think the medium has incredible potential. I love the idea of, like, you know, bringing the reader of a book into the book and actually having them, like, giving the ability to look around and be that immersed. Like, all this potential on paper exists. And a few games have come close in execution. Maybe I haven't played BioShock Infinite. People are telling me that's a game that came close in execution. But still, like, until we get the Orwell of video game writers, right? And you know, until we get the really greats, like really great writing talents or video game design talents to really leverage that potential and create an experience that scholars will talk about 50 years from now, saying, have you read War and Peace? Have you played BioShock Infinite? You know, I don't know if we're there yet. I know that if I come across that game, I'll be totally into it. I'm into stories. I love stories. It just so happens that, like, if I'm into a linear narrative where it's like the story is decided, it just seems that like a book is a much better medium for that, or a TV show. It just seems to work a lot better than me clumsily following through the story, maybe dying and having to repeat a part like twice and the whole time. But really, it's to tell me that I'm interacting with the story when really it's like it's not benefiting my enjoyment of the story in any way. So I think that man, we're in the infancy of video games, though. I mean, books have been written for 10,000 years. We've been making video games for 20. Like, I mean, I think they suck now. I don't think they're always going to suck.
Better than movies, and movies tend to be better than video games in terms of story, and you know, like.
Yeah, so we'll see, man. Right now, though, like, the way I approach video games is way more like chess, like, or tennis. Like, I approach it like a game that is like, it's a game. It's a board or tools or pieces, and you interact with another person, you move them around, and then you have a game with someone. And I still mostly approach games like that. It's pretty rare that I get into like single player games where I'm like, I want to know the story behind this.
Yeah, for you, video games are like matches. You know, it's like
yeah. It's very different. Yeah.
Equal. We both start from scratch. You know, go.
Yeah. But I mean, again, I think the medium has an incredible potential. I just don't think it's even close to being reached yet.
Yeah. Yes. Speaking of story, have you ever gone to the lore section in League of Legends? Have you ever gone to like, I'm gonna buy this champion. Let's read the lore.
If I can be totally honest, I clicked it once by accident. So I know it exists, but no, I've never read a word.
Yeah, it's one of those things that Riot puts a lot of work into it.
Mm-hmm.
But I know there's guys that are there's probably I don't want to say the number, but there's a lot of guys that are working on this lore, and it's all consistent. It's all, they have their lore Bible. They have everything written about all the universe and the characters, and they spend a lot of time on it. But it's not interesting to me because partially it might be maybe the lore is amazing. I haven't read it, but maybe it's amazing. Maybe it's excellent work. But it
probably is.
It's totally eclipsed by their amazing game mechanics.
Yeah.
It's all about the mechanics for me.
Yeah, I've never read the lore, but I heard they hired some like ex-TV or movie people. Like I think there's some really experienced story writers working on the lore. If I was Riot, honestly, if I was Riot, and I'm Riot, so I just want to make money. I'm a business owner. I would be putting out single-player content. Like I'm actually shocked they don't put out episodic content of like, look at this, a single-player Graves level. Ever interested in Graves' backstory? We'll play through the single-player campaign. Same top-down perspective, same engine they're using right now, same graphics. They have all the assets. It's sitting there. Just take a small team and craft a 5-hour-long single-player top-down like adventure, and do one for each character, and then sell them for like. And I'd be so curious to see how many of the League fans and League players are into that kind of single-player content. Because in my opinion, they would make a fucking shitload of money, and I think they're crazy for not doing it.
Yeah, Dota 2 is apparently doing.
I would. Oh, they are?
Yeah, that's what someone said in chat. I don't know.
What?
Well, have you seen this? This is kind of new, and I haven't seen in a long time, man. Is the fact that there's actually a standalone DLC coming out for Far Cry 3 that you don't actually need the game to buy, but
really,
and it looks fucking awesome, dude.
Something weird happened with our stream. Our chat erupted. People, some dubstep must have got cut into the stream or something. I can guarantee it. I do not have dubstep on my computer.
It's just that we lagged.
Oh, okay.
Definitely not me.
No, it wouldn't be my computer. It must be maybe my internet or something. Maybe this computer does weird things. The computer's always been. I'm streaming from home today, so that's why it's only 480p. But I'm actually using the new streaming computer for the first time, and it's just like this computer since the time I first put it together has been a bit weird, and it's had problems and had faulty motherboard, had this and that. It's just always been problematic.
Oh, one of those.
Yeah, it's a bit of like it's cursed a little bit, right? There's something wrong with it.
I've had a couple of those computers in my day.
Yeah, you know when you put together a computer and it's like the most expensive computer you've ever built in your life, to the point where your hands are wobbling a bit when you're trying to like put the final pieces in, and you turn a computer on for the first time, and you hear a snap, crackle, pop, and it ain't your motherfucking Rice Krispies, it's your fucking computer, and then you smell smoke. It's probably the worst feeling you've ever had in your entire life.
Dude, that seriously happened? You smelled smoke coming from your pizza?
I smelt, looked, saw, pulled the power instantly, and just about started crying. Like, I just want to start crying.
Oh,
but,
yeah, that would be devastating.
It's just like, it's just been a huge series of just disasters with this PC. But anyway, ended up, the smoke story ended up, I blew a DVD drive. That's it. That was all that. But
I want to answer someone's question. Someone's been copying and pasting. Geoff, do you remember playing Dominion with me? They pasted about 50 times, equally spaced throughout the entire chat. And I've read it 50 times, and I want to stop reading it, so I'm going to answer it. But I want to give a complete answer because I'm aware of the question. I've decided not to answer it because the answer is so boring. The answer is yes, I remember playing Dominion. And I don't remember who I played it with, but there's your answer that I chose not to answer, but now I'm answering to get rid of the question. Thank you.
I'll kick in. I've never played Dominion. I'll kick in. Played League on and off since beta, but not really all that seriously until last year. Never played a single game of Dominion, have no idea. And I played my first 3v3 because of Geoff, who's only been playing the game for like 2 months. Geoff got me to play a 3v3 like last month. And now occasionally, like if I just need a first one of the day, I'll just 3v3 against bots for like a quick 12-minute game or something. But I actually really dig 3v3. And did you know it's possible to lose a game against bots on 3v3? Because that happened to me yesterday. Not embarrassed to admit.
Intermediate bots.
Minion.
Intermediate bots, which are the hard bots. There is no hard. There's just only 2. My teammates went 0-15 and 0-10. The game ended. The bots beat us in 13 minutes. My teammates ran from the start and just fed, and just ran and fed, and just ran and fed. My only comment in the game was like, "Am I on a hidden camera show? Like, are you trying to elicit a response from me? Like, well, I don't understand why what's happening is happening." After the game, I looked, they were level 2 and level 6. So League decided to match me up with a level 2 and level 6. They weren't intentionally feeding. They had just never played the game. Like the one guy, it's like his like 3rd game ever League. He's like, let me click 3v3, let me click intermediate bots, and let me not know what towers do, and like stuff. But anyway, you can't carry. Some games cannot be carried, I learned. Doesn't matter.
Is this a card game?
No. Dominion is a game mode of League of Legends.
Yeah, it's a game mode. And League does a thing to help casual players keep up in terms of money with hardcore players. So your very first win of every day gives you like 2 to 3 wins worth of money if you're playing real people. So for me, if I'm really busy, which is like usually Monday to Friday, it's like at like 7 in the morning with my morning coffee, I'll hop in a quick 3v3 bots to grab my first one of the day to get all my free money. And then that's it. I don't get to play the rest of the day. Whereas if I try to play people, I might have an hour-long game and then lose, and then fuck, I don't get my money. The fuck. So anyway. So yeah, man. I haven't, Tacky brings up Hearthstone. I've talked about Hearthstone. I haven't talked about Hearthstone. I mean, it's funny. I'll give. Do you guys know what Hearthstone is? I should preface this.
A new card game from
Blizz. Joel, you're familiar with this?
Hearthstone, no.
Hearthstone. Okay, so Blizzard, I think it was PAX East recently or something, and then they're like, "Hey, we got a new game. We're gonna like reveal," and everyone's like, "Oh my god, like new Blizzard game!" And they've been working on Titan, like their new MMO, for like 10 years. And not that they'd ever launched that at a non-BlizzCon event, but. And everyone got pretty excited. Anyways, they launched like it's a TCG, like a Magic the Gathering trading card game. It's like just like Magic the Gathering, but it's like Blizzard and World of Warcraft stuff. And that was their big game announcement. So probably don't have to. You can probably guess the meh was pretty resounding from the internet. But the thing is, I actually really like Magic the Gathering, and I dig trading card games. So I'm actually going to play it anyway. And it's Blizzard, and I bet you that. For a TCG, it'll be really good, but I'm not spending a penny on it, and my expectations, I'll play it once, I'll say I played it, now I can say I played it, and that'll be the end of that. But,
hang up for the beta right now.
Also, I will put up, I'd be willing to bet that Hearthstone makes them more money than StarCraft 2. Probably.
Really?
I'll throw my balls out there and say that right now. Everyone's like, what, stupid training, dude. We live in a fucked up world, man, where Katy Perry sells more albums than Dave Brubeck. We live in that world, man. It happens every single day. And so it might seem crazy to you, but like there are mobile games in like Japan that are just TCGs. There's so many like iPad games that generate like $1 million a day. Not so many that generate that much, but there are like $100 million a year sort of like mobile properties of just complete trash, pay to win, complete trash. Like no one in this entire chat would play for a second, and then you're like, okay, and then you're like, oh, so they have, wait a minute, what? They make $1 million a day, and it's just like, what the fuck? It makes 10 times more money than StarCraft 2. It's like, yes, it is, and Blizzard's like, oh, so they'll throw this trading card game out there. I'm just gonna say, like, I bet you it's a cash cow for them. I bet you just cha-ching for Blizzard. Probably was a development team of like 10 people for like a year, and they're gonna make like 50 million off it. It's gonna be stupid.
It could also be a strategy of like. If they had announced next gen MMO insane, everyone would be like, okay, we expected that. But now it's like, okay, here's a card game, here's another card game, and then we're gonna announce another game. It's like when they finally do announce the next gen MMO, they got to blow everyone away. They got to have the hype. They got to have
the next game is going to be a StarCraft card game.
Yeah.
And it'll just keep going like that. Yeah, because this one's just World of Warcraft, so they have other IPs. You know, I was really hoping that their next game, like in a dream world, like I think everyone knows their next game is going to be another MMO, Titan, which people are assuming is a sci-fi MMO. If it's not free to play, then I would quit my job at Blizzard if I had one. So it'll probably be a free to play sci-fi MMO. But after that, do they do Warcraft 4? That's the big question. Like, do they actually make another RTS? I don't think they're going to do it, man. I think Warcraft 3 might be the last one ever. As sad as that is, man.
Hi, Daddy.
Oh, hey, baby.
Hey, Daddy.
Pretty nice, huh?
See what you was doing.
When was the last time Terry hopped on the roller coaster, man?
You know, it's been a while because we, Derek, get on Derek's ass, man. He needs to update the server to the latest version because we can't connect anymore. Yeah, we updated, you know, like a month ago. He's like, dude, it'll take 2 days to update the server. It's been a month. And Taryn is actually pretty heartbroken. What's that?
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm working.
I'll ask him right now.
Who's that?
Hey, Taryn.
Yeah.
Hey, Taryn, what's up, buddy?
Who's that at the top?
That's Joel.
Hey, buddy.
He's wearing glasses.
He's wearing glasses. He sure is.
See you, dude. See you, little dude.
Who's the guy at the top? He's wearing glasses. It's true, man. It's true. There's his new train that he went to sleep with. He wakes up still holding it. Too funny, man. Too more funny. Anyway.
Oh, man, the joy of toys when you're a kid.
Oh, man. And honestly, just wait. The joy of giving toys as a parent. Like, just, it's incredible. It's incredible. Because you see their face and you see them go like, oh my God. And all you're thinking is like, dude, that was like a pint of beer. Like, that was the cost of that. You know, it's like, when we think, like, as an adult, when you, all the consumables, like, you go to Starbucks, you, like, have a $5 mocha, right? And it's...
There's a He-Man figure right there.
There's a fucking He-Man figure, dude. It's like... And now that I'm an adult, I think back to my parents, like, wow, like, when they told me they couldn't afford the new He-Man figure, no, they were just assholes, man. They just wanted more beer.
Man, there was a family, like, on my street. The kids had every fucking toy. They had all the Transformers, all the G.I. Joes, and I thought they were rich. I thought they were just loaded. Like, I was like, look at all the toys that you're... Because that was my measure of wealth. Like, I thought they were like Bill Gates' wealth because they had all those toys. But it's like what, $500? You buy like all that.
Yeah. Honestly, so now when we're at Chapters, like him, he likes to go to Chapters or Mastermind, these toy stores, because they have big setups and stuff. Do you take to Chapters? Yeah. But anyways, yeah. So if he's like a good boy, and a good boy means he plays well with the other kids, he shares the toys when they're there, and when I say we have to go, he says, "Okay, Daddy," and we go. There's no fight to stay. Then on the way out, we pick up a Hot Wheels car. It's $1.90, like $1.09 Canadian, which is like €1.25, a pound. It's like $1, $80 US. It's like, but to him, it's like, it's absolutely amazing. It's like a new car. He'll talk about it for the next like 48 hours. It's like new car. He has to take that car, put on all his existing tracks and setups he has downstairs. It's like the most amazing thing, and he's so grateful for it. And it's like $1.90. Really pretty amazing, man.
Hey, does he have any Lego?
Yeah. In fact, he has Mega Blocks, like all the toddler Lego that we bought him. And he has inherited recently my Lego from when I grew up. So the huge, like, jean bag my mom kept for years and years, this same set that because I was a Lego addict as a kid. I don't know if you know this, because we actually didn't know each other yet, but I was like, that's what I did. There was like a period of multi-years in my life where like I just played Lego and built shit. And now he has those same pieces. And so when we bring them out, like, there's a weird, like, chemistry in my brain where I'm like, it's like, I get, my heart, like, flutters, and I get weird, like, rush of nostalgia, but it's been so long I can't pinpoint what I even remembering. I'm having, like, chemical memories, but not specific ones, so I'm not like, oh, I know exactly why, but he pulled out one piece, and all of a sudden I was like, oh my God, and I felt like this like it was like I saw a dog I hadn't seen in a lot of years or something. Hard to explain. I don't know if I'm explaining this properly, but apparently I had more emotional connection to these Lego pieces than I knew until 20 years later they get busted out of the basement, and I'm like, oh my god! You start associating your childhood with these pieces. Anyway, it's pretty cool, man. Lego is a great toy. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Although Lego now isn't like it was. I don't know if you noticed, but it's like now when you buy Lego, it's like you buy a pack that's like has very strict instructions to build exactly this, and here's the exact number of pieces you need to build this.
Yeah,
When we bought Lego, it was like, here's a bunch of generic shit. Think of something, build it. Like that's Lego, man. So he actually has the think of something, build it pieces, not just the here's a dinosaur and strict instructions on how to build it. Like don't use your brain, son. But
Yeah, interesting. Well, again, the market spoke, and that's what sold. So.
Yeah.
How about you suck my fucking balls, man? Fucking BattleNet.
Like what?
I'm like, where did that come from? I'm like, what comment in the chat did he just read? I'm like, what the fuck?
Fucking, I'm trying to log into BattleNet, dude. Like, I installed this stupid authenticator on my iPhone, and fuck, I can't log into BattleNet.
Hey, Joel, I find sometimes you have to use the refresh button on the authenticator app. Have you tried that?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's showing the wrong numbers.
Suck my fucking balls, Joel Gardner, 2013. Oh yeah. What do you guys think about Blizzard All Stars? Do you think there was space for between Dota 2 and LoL? And that was Blizzard's. It was. I assume he's talking about what was going to be called Blizzard Dota, right? Originally, and Blizzard was using the StarCraft 2 engine to make a MOBA. Their very own Dota. And I know for a fact that internally Blizzard, it really bothers them that Dota became bigger than Warcraft 3, and it was like it was a mod of their game, and they couldn't monetize that. They never saw a penny for it, and it kind of grew out of their control. And then a whole company called Riot Games made a game based just off of their mod of a map, and it was called League of Legends, and it's the biggest game now ever, like, right? Yeah. League of Legends is the biggest game ever made, I think, ever. And it's like, anyway, it drives them crazy. It's like, but so they said they're going to make a Dota, and I think it was supposed to be out like a year ago, because I think they completely underestimated what it would take to make a Dota, like to make a MOBA that could possibly compete with Dota 2 and League of Legends, which have like years of development and experience and so many characters and these really deep, rich games. And I don't know. And this is all just me guessing, but I'm guessing about a year ago they went, shit, like we can't release a half-ass MOBA that no one's going to play after a few hours. They're just going to go back to Dota 2 or League. We're Blizzard. We have to Blizzard this shit and make it amazing. And then they kind of stopped talking about it, so I assume it's going to come out at some point, if it's still coming.
Yeah, it's one of those things like MMOs where there was a lot of brand loyalty, and it's kind of like you don't play two MMOs at once, you play one MMO. Is that the same for MOBAs, you think, with like consumer behavior? Like, is it like, we play that one MOBA, you don't play this other one?
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Does anybody play both LoL and Dota? Like,
no. Everyone I know plays.
I think it's almost like any genre.
It's
dude.
either
like
or.
If you play Black Ops, you don't play COD necessarily, or.
I guess so.
Some people play a few. I really want to get into Dota 2 because it has a massive community, and I want it to be sparked. Like I want that magic to spark me where I'm like, yeah, and I crave playing it. But I would love to play multiple MOBAs, but to me, the most intimidating factor is that even League, it's like there's years of knowledge to acquire. Like there's so many champions. It takes so long and so much time to learn, and I have so little time now compared to when I could play all day. It's like I've been playing League on and off like casually for a couple years, and I still don't know half the champions. I'm still a noob, and it's like, fuck. So I'm going to play multiple MOBAs, and I'm a noob forever in every single MOBA. It's like my only chance to even not completely suck in one is to play only one, because I don't have the time anymore, but I don't know.
There's a whole pressure to add new champions, which they do, but then it just makes the barrier to entry or to mastery so much more difficult. If you want to be a serious player, you got to learn way too much. Like maybe day one LOL, How many launch champions were there?
I think there was like 40 or 50 or something in beta. Maybe more. Someone in
wow.
chat will know right away. Yeah, and there was already a lot. Maybe as high as 70. No, not that. Maybe, man. There was a lot, dude. A lot. It was basically, in beta I was intimidated, and the reason that I never played more than a couple of games of Dota 1, the Warcraft 3 map mod, is because there was like 80 champions or 70, and I was like, oh fuck, like, Jesus Christ, I just played 2 games and I still don't know 1 champion. It's like, what am I going to do, play this for like months and months and months? It's a fucking mod on a map. This is a long time ago, don't judge me. And then, you know, little did I know what Dota was going to become. But 40 at launch, some people are saying. There was 40 champions at launch, which is still huge.
40 champions, dude. That's fucking crazy.
That's crazy, right?
How do you even balance that?
Dude, there's 110 now. 110. Yes. Yeah.
How do they balance that?
It's actually, it's not as hard as it sounds at first because, A, there's a pick and ban stage. So the way that teams go is you ban out champions, right? 3 each. So all of a sudden, if you think one champion's really overpowered, well, you ban him out. And then when you pick, you get to see what they pick. So as overpowered as one champion might feel, he has counters. So if they're like, okay, well, I'm going to pick this guy, or well, fuck, we're going to pick these 2 guys to counter that guy. Well, we're going to pick these guys. So it actually works out because the way the game starts in the champion, the game is not when they just killing minions in lane. The game starts at the pick and ban stage. And there's so much strategy in who you're picking, who you're banning, and you know what I mean. So,
I didn't realize that's how it worked. I figured it was like a lot of those games where they don't allow you to see who your enemy is picking. You know.
Yeah. No, that's blind pick, which is probably the most played version. Like I think normal blind pick is probably 80% of league games played. Again, I'm pulling this from my ass, but if I had to just take a guess, ranked is not up there, draft's not up there. Based on my queue times, like if you queue for a normal blind game, it's like 10 seconds. If you queue for a draft, it's like a minute. But I don't play blind anymore. Like now that I'm like,
who would play blind knowing that? Like,
well, people that don't want to think about the meta strategy of who counters who and whatever. But once you get to that level of play, you can't go back. Like you don't just blind pick and happen to find yourself in a hard counter lane and you're fucked. Anyway, we promised not to talk about League today. People ask, which do you think is better, LoL or Dota? I cannot answer that because I have not played Dota enough to possibly answer that. I think if you're going to really say something's better than the other, you better have fucking been really good at both, man. And I think there's very few people that have played both to such a high level that they could say, you know what I mean? You might be a top Dota 2 player, but unless you're also a top LoL player, you shouldn't really talk about how LoL's shit. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa, man.
Well, boys, I might have to blaze out of this chat here pretty soon.
Okay. Well, it's 5:10, man. You've been around here almost 2 hours. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's 5:10 already. Oh my god.
He's got a couple hours in today, so.
Joel's going to blaze up.
Joel's going to blaze up. What?
You know, dude, what's funny? Because as soon as you said I'm going to blaze, I was like, you know, that slang actually has another meaning, man. Blaze in Calgary, Canada terms actually means to leave quickly. So it's like, I'm going to blaze is like, I'm taking off right now, guys. Anyway, funny. Oh, Joel.
Or is that what I'm talking about?
Or is that what he's talking about? Maybe it's
Oh, fuck.
FPS Blazer. I have to take a quick bathroom break again. You can hang around for a minute, Joel. I don't have to say goodbye yet. You got a minute?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I'm back in 1 minute, guys.
Hey, we should. Be nice to get Derek on the stream at some point, because you know he knows a thing or two about gaming and video games.
I'm sure he would love to, man. He always loves when I tell him that like people have been like whenever somebody says get Derek in the movie or something like that.
Yeah.
He fucking laughs. So.
Yeah, man. Yeah, how's his vintage gaming collection going? I saw a picture of it on Facebook.
Well, he's done it now. He's finally complete his vintage collection. If you want to go see it, I think he's posted up a couple pics on his Twitter at Sweet Comedian. But yeah, he's got every single fucking system that's ever been pretty much thought of, or
like the Atari Jaguar included.
Oh yeah,
with all these...
everything, and it's all like organized and all right there, ready to play, ready to plug in. ready to, you know, just give her. So we actually started playing Baseball All-Stars. Remember that game on the original NES?
Baseball. I played a baseball game.
One of the first games you could like customize your roster, and you had different guys that had different abilities and shit like that. You could create your own guys and shit. It was like one of the very first games to do that. And yeah, we started playing that, man, and it's awesome. We're having a blast.
Baseball Stars. Yeah, I did play this game. This was the one I played. I remember there was one baseball game that I played on the NES.
Yeah, it's fucking great, dude. We started a season, and yeah, it's hilarious.
Really? So you guys are actually NES gaming with like when you have every system ever made.
Yeah, man. It's pretty funny.
Well, you know that place, A&C Games in Toronto. They're a big game store, and they have just walls packed with vintage games. And that's most of their business, is people coming in, trading, buying, selling, like old school games.
Man, you wouldn't believe it. It's actually like the main reason Derek is doing it is actually for the collection factor of it. And like some of these things that he's picking up for $30-40 are worth on eBay right now today like $400 fucking bucks.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah,
That's
dude. Like some of this shit, like original copies of some like ColecoVision games and original NES games and shit, like they go for a lot of money, man.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't have that many NES games growing up, but I think I sold them years ago. Karnov was one that I had. That was
Oh man, Karnov, the Russian like platformer fucking game.
Yeah.
That was like, great, dude. That was great.
But yeah, there was some good multiplayer NES games back in the day. Played a lot of Atari Warriors, a lot of Contra. Oh man.
Yeah, tons, dude.
But yeah, we got to get Derek talking about his experiences. Yeah, Derek Sweet is he's a comedian buddy of ours that we grew up with, and he had like every game console growing up. It was like his basement was like the most fun place in the world because you know he was the first to have Echo the Dolphin, and I remember when he showed up at school with like an Atari Lynx. It was like the first color portable system, and
Derek?
everyone shat their pants. Like I was shitting my pants when I saw the Lynx. I was like, what? Like he had the portable. Was there a portable?
Are we talking about Derek, right?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. Dude, it took the fucking thing. I think it took 6 or 8 AA batteries. Like,
yeah,
like so. It was so heavy, and then it lasted like 2 hours. Like from full to empty, it was like 2 to 3 hours, like done. Like 6 to 8. Like think of the waste. Anyway.
Yeah, and the batteries weren't cheap, right? When you were a kid, like they're ridiculous. Like how inefficient.
Yeah, the Atari Lynx, man, classic. Is that pish, Jarett? No, it's not pish. And if your pish is fluorescent yellow, you might want to see a doctor. It's Gatorade. Not that I'm sponsored by them or mean to advertise them, but... Oh man, now they're saying Jarett's voice is way too loud.
Well, I'm gonna take off, so maybe if I leave, it'll fix the whole issue here.
All right.
Maybe I can self-adjust afterwards. Pish, yeah, pish, man, pish. That's how the Scottish say it, man. I think that's a great way to say it. I like to say shite instead of shit,
Shite.
and I say pish instead of piss, man. And that's just how I roll.
It's crazy how much English lingo I pick up because I watch so much British television, man. Like I'm even watching a show called Shameless right now, and I just watch so much British television, dude. I love it. Yeah, it's hilarious how much British lingo that I like now work into my everyday vocabulary, you know.
Yeah, you're not allowed to go, Joel.
Downtown Abbey, yeah, I love Downtown Abbey. That's one of the shows I'm watching. Shit, I know so much of that. Yeah.
Have you watched
Downtown Abbey? It's like a British drama show. It's pretty good, man.
Have you watched Limmy's show yet?
Lemmy show? No. Yeah, I've watched a bit of it, man. I'm not it's funny because we used to do sketch comedy, but I'm not really into sketch comedy.
No,
Like,
that's the thing. I honestly like I don't really like sketch comedy. Like there's so little sketch comedy at this point in my life that I laugh at.
yeah, yeah.
But I find like his season 1 and a lot of season 2 is like it's really it's incredibly cerebral. It's cutting edge sketch. It's not like your expectations of sketch. There's these gem skits, but
yeah, the one I don't know what season it's from, but the one clip that I did saw that I did laugh. It's the only clip I think I've seen from Lemmy Show is the guys one where it's like calling girls guys.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty.
There's a lot of good social commentary like that. You know, like some skits just on point out like just like, you know, skits like he's in a coffee shop and he's on a laptop drinking a coffee and he just like it hits him and he realizes like and he stands up and asks everyone, "Why the fuck are you here?" Essentially. You're all on your laptops using the internet, drinking fucking coffees, paying this guy $5 for the fucking coffee, and you don't even control the music that's on. When you could be sitting at home drinking coffees for 1/5 the price and control your music and listen to, like, why the fuck is everyone, it's like, and it's, you know, it's just something, yeah, anyways, it's just these little things that I agree with 100%, like, anytime I'm in a Starbucks and, like, people are just sitting around at the tables, like, on laptops, like, I'm like, dude, wouldn't you be better off at home when you have control of your music and you're on your own fucking couch and you could just pull it out if you want to and, like, anyway, yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Pull it out if you want to. Anyway.
Hey man, I'm often hit with the need. But yeah, man, it's weird to me.
Right now, man.
It all has to do with this need to be social. It's like if I'm not being social, I'm like not being cool or something that's just like it's not. I don't have it, man. But Jarett, tell us how you met your wife. I was in university. I worked at a grocery store.
You call her your wife? Do you refer to her as your wife?
I do sometimes.
Yeah.
I do to old people so they don't go when they see we have a kid, and then to younger people I say it's my girlfriend.
Like, oh, this is my girlfriend.
Yeah. And so people are like, oh, so? I'm like, yeah, he's a bastard. Yeah. Last name's Snow on the little guy, man. He's a fucking bastard. We call him Snow around the house.
Fucking great. That's
But,
awesome.
fuck, no, I can't remember what I was saying.
Did you see my Game of Thrones fucking House Gardener fucking emblem that I made, dude? You make your own. You got to make your own emblem, dude. Your House Cale emblem.
Dude, I do have to make a house Cale. Oh yeah, how I met my lady. I worked at a grocery store. She was hired. She at the time had completely white, as in bleached white, crazy hair, and she wore these incredibly tight pants that the manager actually asked her not to wear back to work, even though they technically met the dress code because they were black. They were basically like, you know. So anyway, she got hired. She was a bagger. I was a cashier. The rest is history, man. She bagged it a till in front of me. I was like, that ass. My
That
life
fucking ass,
is that
dude.
I'm dedicating my life to getting that ass. I'm very romantic, by the way, if you didn't know that. Yeah, and went from there, man. I hope she's not watching downstairs. Oh, I'm alone. I'm not married, technically. I'm against heterosexual marriage. Actually, I think it's offensive. But I think it should be restricted only to gays and possibly interracial relationships. But, I mean, if you have the same skin color, you're opposite sex, it's just so boring, you should fuck off. Like, really. That's how I feel about it, man. I think with like a 70% divorce rate, we should just give marriage just to gay people for a while, see how they do with it, come back. We'll convene in 20 years. We'll discuss the issue. We'll both realize we were both fucking stupid for wanting marriage in the first place, and we'll all laugh, and there'll be no more marriage at all. So.
All right, everybody. I'm gonna take off. I got some shit I gotta go do. So.
All right, Joel, do you lift,
Have
bro?
fun. We'll see you next Sunday. When's the next one? What are you doing?
Friday.
Late night one, right? Isn't it?
We're doing Friday. We're doing our first late night stream. It's going to start as early as 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so 7 p.m. for you, dude.
Okay.
And as late as 10, so sometime between 7 and 8 for you, depending on where we're at with our setup. It's going to start. We'll probably play till 2, 3, 4 in the morning, depending on how much caffeine we mix with our alcohol. And it should be pretty awesome, man. Thank you so much for coming out, dude.
Yeah, no worries,
You,
man.
you,
No worries.
you know what you should get ready for Friday?
That's all my lift bullshit. Yeah, fucking lift. Look at this fucking gym in the background, man. I'm kicking the fucking face every day.
Do you lift? Do you look behind me, motherfucker? That's really funny. That's really funny.
That shit ain't just for show, man. No one comes over to my house. All right. Yeah, I love you all, man. We'll see you on Friday then.
Thanks for. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, Joel, Friday. Hey, you might want to think about cutting a trailer, cutting some kind of special little thing. You could just, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I could show it on stream. I could like link in. I'm just saying.
Sure.
If you have anything to show off, I think it'd be. Well, I'm personally interested in checking it out too. If you don't want to show it off on stream, you could email me. That'd be cool, man.
Yeah, I'll definitely see if I, at least my portion. I don't know about what Brett Drivers got done, but yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Dude, I'd love. Yeah, I think it'd be cool, man, to check out, get a little sneak peek. But all right, man.
Definitely.
Thank you, dude, for helping.
All right, everybody. Love you guys. We'll see you.
See you,
We'll talk
Joel.
to you soon.
Later, Joel.
Later, dude.
I'm just lifting now. So tough.
Oh, jeez, you're just unbelievable,
Shit,
Geoff.
now I gotta do the other arm. Shit. There you go.
So let's see. How do I get Joel off of this now? Sometimes I wish I was better at Skype.
Removed from conversation, people are saying in chat.
Remove from Oh, I think it's okay now, though. I think I got it right. I think it's all good. Look at that. Done. We look pretty. Are we gonna have time for Age of Empires? Yeah, I'm down for playing a game. We're not as restricted. I have like a 35 minutes before I wanted to call it a day, so I can go have dinner and stuff. But I don't really care how long the game play. I'm down for the game. You know, I don't know if you guys are down for watching me play. Is Geoff there? Hold on. Oh, you are here. Okay.
You can hear me, right? Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I just didn't know for sure. Wait. Do you have a press email? You can write noobschoolbus at Pure Pwnage, spelled with a P.com. It's like the worst ever press address ever. But if you really care about getting in contact with us, you will figure out how to spell all of that. Noobschoolbus at purepwnage.com. Yeah, AoE2 HD. Now, does anyone in the chat, before I play, does anyone in the chat play this at all or have it? Be interested in playing. I think we can have up to 4v4s. So we could have up to 7 people in the chat come play. Worst case scenario, I'll just go a quick match and get stomped by some dude. Or beat him. Maybe I'll stomp him, man. I don't know. So we'll give the chat a couple minutes to figure out how many people here have... It's AoE 2 HD re-release. It just happened on Steam on the 9th of April. So 5 days ago it came out. It's like $20. And it comes with the expansion and stuff like that. Yeah. Oddly enough, on stream, there's no such thing as ladder anxiety. You just don't care. Like, I could get completely embarrassed on stream and it doesn't bother me at all, but if I'm like, no one's watching and I play, I'd be 10 times more nervous. Because I'd actually have some expectation of not sucking. So let's see here. How do I add people to AoE? I'm going to boot up AoE 2 right now. It is loading. Play. I'm already in a game, man. That's fast. I have to add Steam friends. Oh, come on. Max 8 players in this game. I can make a public game, I think. So I just pick a race. It's open, so I have a game. And I'll name it something no one will guess, like Pure Pwnage. There we go. So I've made a game. And I've just accidentally unmade the game. So let me just remake that quickly here. There we go. Okay. Open, 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 open. Look at that. So there is a game. It exists in Age of Empires 2 HD on Steam. The game name is called Pure Pwnage, and I'm in there. And I'm just gonna just sit in there for a little bit. If anyone wants to join and play with me, I'm there. If nobody joins me in the next 5 minutes, I'm gonna play a stranger online. And won't that be exciting?
Oh yeah.
Wait, I'm coming. There's not too many. That's what she said. It's better than that one.
Geoff, how much of your daytime do you use on music? I guess I'm doing some composition right now for Space Janitors, but mostly the music is actually Dave Durk. He's doing composition now for Space Janitors, which is really good. But yeah, I played drums mostly. I just started playing like just a year and a half ago, and so that's my sort of go-to play for pleasure instrument, because I always wanted a drum kit, but I never had space for it. So, but yeah, I play. If there's a progress bar on my screen, I go play some drums for 30 seconds or a minute, and then come back. It's a good way to pass the time, not staring at a progress bar.
I don't play music, so I fap. That's how I pass.
Pass
I got 3 minutes. I'm pretty good at this by now.
Ever thought of releasing an album? Yeah, I don't know. Music business is hard to get into and have some kind of success. I know that there's some people that know my music through Pure Pwnage, but you know, it's a weird industry in that really, if you know, music business is more about culture than anything else. You know, you're buying the culture, not necessarily the music. So that's for pop anyway. But you know. My jazz chops aren't the best, but they're all right, but not sort of world class. I'm no Brad Meldau, that's for sure. But I'd love to do, you know, I'd like to do it as a hobby, just, you know, do the music I want to make and have some unique ideas. So I kind of want to do an album one day, but it's all about time. But I haven't worked on the movie soundtrack yet. Yes, I've been practicing drums, so I can drum on the movie soundtrack. I get some funky Jeremy Walken beats going on.
Well, so far we have 5 people in this game, man. 3 more spots available. I don't know if these are totally... I don't know if they are from our stream or totally random. Oh, at least one of them's from stream. Awesome. All right. And hopefully some of these guys are really good at the games. I've chosen the Celts to play. I don't know why. They're barbarians. It's cool. Hopefully they don't completely suck. Ideally we get 8 people and have a big 4v4. That would be cool. God, I hope I didn't just get into something. Can someone chat? AoE game, I've never played, because again, I'm totally new to this game. Multiplayer games don't last like 2 hours, do they? Like, I'm not getting myself into something that's going to go all night, I hope, right? Please, God, someone tell me. Let's see, someone chat.
Yeah, he's playing the HD version. AoE is long.
It's long.
It says.
Really? How? 3 hours?
What?
No, bro. Don't say that.
Depends on what setting.
3. Okay, guys. Well, I'll tell you right now. Whoever's on team 1, this is not a 3-hour game, dude. We are zerging the hell out of team number 2. It is. The games are fast. There's a good play in the game. All right, good. Infantry and Navy. Have you played this, Geoff? Age of Empires 2?
Not the HD version, but I played it a long time ago.
The original?
It didn't have the feel of generals. Like I don't know. There's something about the aesthetics that didn't appeal to me in the way that the things moved, and
Yeah, AoE 2 actually was right near Generals, right? Generals came out a little bit after AoE 2, I think. What year was actually a few years? AoE 2 was 99, by the way. When was Generals? Generals was 2003.
Why is there no Generals HD, right? Like just.
Dude, I'll never stop asking, why didn't Blizzard just make StarCraft Brood War HD? It was really, I'll never stop just wanting that, man. But seriously,
Yeah.
Generals HD is like never playing another game. Just done.
Yeah, because honestly, like, just the way that the buggies moved and the Humvees moved all differently in the.
All differently. I missed that so much. Yeah.
Well, we're gonna play it Friday, man.
So much character in the units, man.
Yeah. So they want to see the game. I'm not sure if it makes sense to switch over to the other scene.
Well, I can. Yeah, here. Let me try. Here, I'll flip it over to the scene and look at. Oh, there you go. Right? Can people see that now? Does that make sense? I know Geoff's box is going to be all like weirdly not spaced properly. I can see if I can try to help a little bit, but it's
My box.
and Geoff's freaking box, man. No, it's like here. No, it's F it. Yeah, there you go. Good. Whatever. Yes, man. Yes. So here's the game. As we can see the game. We got 6 people so far. 6 people in the chat play Age of Empires 2 HD. Hopefully, all of them as bad as I am. But I got the basics down, man. I know how to create control groups and stuff, man. I got RTS knowledge. AoE is weird though. Their hotkeys are all bound to like construction buildings, so I don't think like I bind my unit producing facilities to like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and stuff like StarCraft. But then I realize as I'm doing that the game, like A and S and D, they just automatically, those go to production facility types. So you're not supposed to hotkey buildings, I think. And from what I can tell briefly in my play, it's like you need all the hotkeys for units. Like the units are so hard countery and you really need to keep your horses separate from your pikes, separate from your other shit, man. Do I know shortcuts? No. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I got control 1 through 9 and 1 through 9, and shift 1 through 9. That's all I need, man. That's all I need.
Is there anybody else planning on joining? Like, is there someone downloading the game right now?
Yeah, you know what?
Because you could just start playing.
That's right.
Now.
I could. So, 1-1-1, 2-2-2. Oh, the game just filled. Right? Am I crazy?
Oh yeah, just did. That's good.
So this guy's got a pick. Lol map size and pop. Bob blah blah. I'll give it a shot, I guess. Hi, Bob. Are you from streaming? All right. Do we care about? Yeah, sweet. Okay. Yeah, random map. I don't know what to pick. Just random, right? Random. Map size. We'll do. Well, there's 8 players, but I'll still just do a normal map because we want it to be faster. And difficulty. What does difficulty mean? How would that affect? We're playing people. Map pop 200.
Someone left.
Game speed normal. Who left, man?
Blah blah blah.
Bob blah blah left.
Yeah.
What a bastard, man. What a bastard. I'm gonna find him on the stream and ban him. Victory starting. Yeah, standard. Yeah, good. Everything's good, right? Everything's good? Game speed fast. Sure, that sounds good too. Alright. Well, now we're in a weird place with 7 players, and I don't want to kick anybody. What happened to blah blah, man? Who does that?
Look at this guy's got like a 16 ping. Wow. Pretty good. Alright.
One more spot, guys. Come on, one more spot when this game is going.
I'd love to play all caps. Well then join. Maybe it's time to just start. We can't find the game.
What? How do you can't start?
It's AOE HD.
AOE 2 HD, and the game name is Pure Pwnage. And yeah, sure, man. If anyone can invite us, just bring someone in. Or 7th, as soon as team together.
There you go.
Sweet. Psycho spelt wrong. Hey, Psycho. Alright. Well, as soon as Psycho picks game 2, I'll get this going, man. Celts, the Brits, the Spanish, and the Koreans versus the Turks, the Huns, the Japanese, and the Chinese.
Push lock team, someone says.
Lock teams. Roger that. Scrub match, it will be. Scrubs because I'm going to smash all of you. Everything else looks good, right? We're rocking. Is that map size going to be okay? Even though it says normal 6-player, that just means like we're all gonna have starting spots, right? Like we're okay.
Golden, says somebody.
Alright, good. Come on, get ready, everybody. Who's not ready? Someone's not ready, man. Is it Psycho's not ready? Yeah, Psycho's not ready, man. Bagpipes.
What's going on? Oh, that's because of It's because of your team.
Why is everyone saying 30? What does that mean? Holy Jesus, already?
What a quick load.
Dude, like,
So
seriously, like, really?
Game sound, please. People are saying they can't hear the game sound. Let me check.
What? I have no idea how I would possibly...
Yeah, maybe there's no sound coming. I'm just listening on the stream here.
Maybe just...
Oh no, I'm hearing like tweeting of birds. It's just very low volume, right?
There you go, man. There you go. There's game sounds. Alright, let's see. Are these my teammates? What are they showing me on the map here? Boom, boom. In a dream world, I'd have the chat open. People would be like, tell me what the hell I'm supposed to do and stuff. That'd be cool.
I can read the chat for you if you like.
So who's this guy? Is this my teammate here?
People are saying the bushes form a penis. So is that helpful?
They do. That's really helpful, yeah. I'm just going to take the tip for now and work my way down to the balls.
That's the way to do it, ladies.
Yeah. Just cradle the balls, work the tip while stroking the shaft. It's best advice you've ever gotten from this stream. Oh, who's this guy? I'm going to fight him. I'm going to fight this guy so bad.
Scout for sheep, they keep saying.
I'm a scouter, man. Looking for sheep. Alright, looking for sheep.
Sheep that ad.
Ha!
Build a market and research to share LOS with team. that means?
Line of sight?
Ah.
Oh yeah? So what's the market? How do I build the market here? Build dock. Is it advanced? Barracks. Maybe I need a barracks first?
There's, yeah, line of sight, he says, and also make farms? People are saying, I don't know what's good advice and what's troll advice. But,
Make farms, huh? How about fight this dude? Oh, he's my teammate, maybe. Alright. Make farms already? Okay. I'm just going to trust people. I can't make farms. Okay, what's the builder? What am I missing? A mill or something? Do I need like a mill to make farms? What the fuck is that? I don't know the builders, man. I don't know. I don't understand.
Control F2, quick way to make farms, noob.
Control F2? I don't know when to press that because I did shit, man.
I don't know. Doesn't seem to be some good advice coming from the chat.
Dude, my horse is moonwalking. Did you see that shit? That was pretty cool. Hold on. Little bit slow. Let's start here. More houses. That's a bit effy. How do I build a barracks, man? Oh, you know what? Maybe I have to like level up or something. Feudal age, 500 food.
Don't forget to chop wood with a couple of villagers.
Oh yeah? Someone's giving me that advice? Good. Yeah, man, you're... Okay, you know, you relay to me all this great advice. And what I'll do is I'll take a villager and I'll be like, you know, you get back to food. And I'll chop this tree right here. Yeah, that tree. That's good.
And a 4-resource game, eh? It just seems like so much.
It's pretty crazy, man. It's pretty crazy. It seems a bit overdoing it, like a bit on the geeky side, right? Like it's... You'd be fine with 3, I mean, you know. I think
like
2...
Really, what does it add value of having to manage?
Yeah.
And to just have that annoying, like, oh, I'm out of this. Like,
It would probably a controversial statement to StarCraft fans, but I think that even even a second resource is largely unnecessary in design. I think you can design around 1 resource and have a perfectly functional, equally strategic game. In fact, I think often multiple resources limits the strategic freedom of the player, where you know the player will find themselves, say in StarCraft 2, often be like, oh shit, like I just happen to have almost no minerals and a ton of gas. I guess I'll spam sentries. It's almost like the amount of gas and or minerals you have. It's like, oh, I've got no gas, a bunch of minerals. Let me spam zealots. It ends up deciding what you're going to build for you. Whereas if there's only 1 resource, there's no such thing exists in that system. You're always creatively deciding what you want to build based on what you need, not based on what's just easier to spam because you have more, you know.
That's interesting, but there's also the whole strategy of like, you know, is he going to go for gas early, or is he going to go for minerals more, or like...
Shit, so I need like farms and shit, right? Or what the fuck?
Are you pop capped? You're almost pop capped, it looks like.
Yeah, what? I thought a mill wasn't this a mill?
Dem workers just chillin' is what they're saying about your...
Not enough wood. Well, yeah. I thought, maybe I'm weird. I thought mills, based on the picture here, had, you know, a windmill on the fucking thing. You know?
Build farms next to town center and mill.
Yeah, that was a mistake farm. That's... No doubt about that being a big mistake. Alright, man. Alright, so... Let's see. I got a villager here. He's doing nothing. I want him to build me... Maybe... Can he... I need wood. Shit, son. Lumber camp. Check this. Not enough wood to build a lumber camp. Well, that's not really good at all. That's, This guy's so BF.
Insightful comment from Drew Cypher. Well, that's the problem with macro versus micro play. Part of the strategy comes with dealing with macro play early on, so that mid-game you're not worrying about running out of minerals / gas mid to late game. Yeah, it's true. Taku says you're getting scouted. Jarett, you're about to get bum rushed.
That's alright. That's alright. I have a scout, man. My scout will defend any army. You know what? Ask someone in chat, how do I build the barracks? What's missing from my tech tree that's not allowing me to build the barracks?
They were remarking that your villagers were largely idle for a long time.
Yeah, they were, because I put so many on berries and they ate all the berries. What are you gonna do, son? They ate all the berries, man.
You need wood, they say, so they're getting lots of wood, looks like.
Oh, I'm getting way too much wood, actually. And I really need another food source at some point.
Upgrade tech tree through your home base. Keep chopping that wood and buy more farms.
Sweet. Not enough food. Okay. Keep buying more farms. I like this guy's advice, man. Alright. Do you see my food in the top left, Jeff? As soon as I hit 500, you gotta be like, dude, you got 500! Oh, what's that? What's that noise? Oh, I'm getting in fights, man.
Oh, someone's got a massive farm there. Next to the windmill, which is what people were saying. Farm next to the windmill.
Yeah. Except I don't know how to build a windmill, because look, mine says mill, and it has a picture of a windmill, but it's just some shitty little fucking building that's falling apart. Looks like I fucking built it myself.
Someone is telling you to suck the big guy.
You know what's funny though, man? Is that as little as I know about this, I'm still having fun. Like I don't know what it's like classic. It's just classic RTS gameplay, and there's something just
building your base is always fun.
It's just it's just so fun for me, man. Like it's I'm gonna get killed here because I know I'm just gonna get totally bum rushed by about 4 dudes, but I don't care, man. I really don't care. It's just I was building my workers, man. Keeping my pop cap in control. Checking up on my island. But you know what, at some point, I really gotta build a barracks. There we go. There we go. That's where it starts, Jeff. Start making units. They're gonna take those units and F B's in their A with it, man.
FB's in their A's, man.
That's how I roll. F and B's, night and day, in their A.
500 food, someone says. Is that something that's weird?
I thought I started this research. Shh. Alright, so...
Oh god, please don't mine gold or stone until feudal age.
Okay, done.
Feudal ASAP.
Done.
Advance to feudal. Yeah.
Advance to feudal, but I'm researching feudal, right? Okay, so maybe I'll keep a couple guys on there, man. Why aren't you build that? You build that right now. You do not stop building until I tell you.
More farms is a request from someone.
Is this barracks done? Oh my god, it just looks unfinished. Okay. Sweet. More farms, huh? Militias are S. Now the question is, so what do I build after my barracks, man? Should I start getting like an archery thing up there? Should I start moving my, where's my scout? To 0. What? I just bound him to 0. What the fuck? Okay, I guess 0 is not a key you can use. 9, yeah, you can use 9, alright.
Alright, you're in the feudal age.
Look, I got 2 dudes here, man. Oh yeah, man. Oh. Feels good, man. Feudal age. Feudal age is feeling pretty good. Let's see, so the next age is... Oh, everything looks cooler. Next age is Celtic. 800 food, 200 gold. I almost can afford it. Research loom. What? I hear noises, man. Like someone's fighting. Oh, this guy's getting killed. Kill this guy. Look how fast he is, man. That's some bullshit. This guy's hacking, man.
You need to get something out of your barracks. Some dude on a horse.
That's cute. This game is so old that if you hit BF really fast, it doesn't build a farm. You have to like go B and then you wait and then hit F. It's like it can't take.
Wow.
Yeah, it's fun. Oh, dude, look at all these. You know what I need, man? I need some pikemen up my fucking ass right now, man. Look at all this.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god, son. How did he build so much shit already, man? You know what? I think I've got a bell here. Watch. Ring town bell. Watch this. Someone's gonna like come to my town bell, man. And this guy's gonna come down here.
Oh, man,
they're build some kind of shit that's gonna help me out here, man. I need
GG, people are
outpost,
saying.
build watch. Build a watchtower right here, man. This guy's not gonna hit him. There we go. Oh man, 8 versus 1 on workers? Come on, have some balls, man. What is that guy? What unit is that, by the way? Scouts. Scout cavalry. Is this all the same dude? He built all that stuff already? What's this guy, like a ninja, man?
He
No.
probably plays this game.
Oh, yeah, he probably plays this game. Well, whoever this is, man, we're playing League after this dude. I'm gonna show you.
Ring your town bell, they say.
What? I have rang my bell. They're all in my town bell. So I need teammates. How do I ping the map, man? How do I get my teammates? Okay, so
You need some Sona heals, man.
yeah, I totally do, dude. I'm still gonna build villagers. F it, man. Come on, keep my eco up.
When's one of your teammates gonna come help you out?
I don't know if I have any, man. My teammate's building walls. If this was Command & Conquer, that means he's really bad.
Wow, he is building walls. Wow.
Yeah, he's building walls, man.
Press enter to chat. You should probably chat rather than that you're under attack.
There you go.
See, if this was me, if this was generals, you'd have a tunnel in my base, and you'd be popping your shit out. Saving
Dude.
Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah, that could be great. Dude, next Friday, man. Oh. My only concern is next Friday we're going to get together and then we'll be like, unable to connect online, unable to connect to each other, unable to play the game. And then we'll contact EA and we'll say, buy a new copy. We've just recently re-released it. You know, I think they've re-released Generals like 2 or 3 times, right? In various compilations.
In different packaging and whatever else.
So what am I supposed to do right now? Like, how do I? What are these dudes? These are Chinese archers. So, like,
Send some of your workers over to Yellow to make a town center.
since some of my workers are already yellow.
Yeah, so you can build a base there, and then when your base is dead, you're not dead.
So walls are like good. in this game?
When's the next stream? Friday. We're going to be streaming for an extended period of time. It's going to be awesome.
Well, I have a worker. I can't build the town hall, or what? Oh, let's see. There's a little worker here. There's like a shepherd here. Oh, literally a shepherd. Oh God, this not good. This not good. Come here, buddy. Yeah, pikeman. If you could just take this whole army, that'd be really good. Oh, that's my teammate. Oh, it's yellow, man. Okay, that's it. I'm letting my team down. Okay, it's time to build army and stuff, man. And maybe workers, right? What? That's weird. This guy's here. How do I build a town center, man? Anyway, alright. Good enough. What happened to my workers? Oh my G, man. Look at that. This guy's effing my A, like, right now, man.
Oh my. G, F, and A are all bad words.
Yeah, man. Alright. Fine. Ring my bell. I already know the hotkey for bell. It's like one of the first keys I learned. Probably not a good sign, man. Look at this red guy, man. We're gonna 1v1 later, dude. Clearly my build orders are not optimized.
And this red guy is like going straight for the town hall.
What was I supposed to do with this, what was I supposed to do with this market again? It was gonna give me sight, or is that what it did?
Line of sight. It was just some BS advice, probably.
Oh, what an asshole, then.
But yeah, look at this. This is.
Can my teammates help my town center? This map's awfully small, huh? Like it's
It's the 6-person map with 8 people on it, I guess.
Yeah, but where are my teammates, man? It just seems like... Can I attack them with these sheep, maybe?
Are they listening to the stream? Because they should know that you're...
I moved my sheep towards them, and my sheep just became theirs. No wonder they're sheep. Unbelievable, man.
How come they're all dying? Oh no, they all just moved.
No, my town hall has defensive properties.
Oh really?
True story, yeah. Totally does.
So they're just gonna move down and kill your peasants there.
I'm just luring him into, sight of my command center so we can F him up.
Lol, don't bring them out.
They were getting bored, man. You can't keep people cooped up all day. Come on. There we go. Back to work, guys. I like that little thing. This guy needs... I need some food, man. Kill this thing. Kill it. There we go. I can kill something, man. Kill these elk on the map. Alright, so there's this guy. You farm there. You farm there. I don't know what you're fucking doing. Alright, so... If I want
Somebody says all caps, research cartography in market. I don't know if that's troll advice or... Start moving your base into one of the other players. That's the other advice. So yellow's repairing your shit, it looks like, or... I don't know. There's the red army.
Yeah, this is the red army. So I have this guy. So...
Yellow is helping you out big time. Yellow's repairing your shit.
Is he? Oh,
Yeah,
what a
he's
nice guy,
repairing
man.
in your base.
We're gonna win this game, man. We're gonna win this game. Sorry. I can build while... Oh, that's alright. Here orders.
Cartography gives you ally sight.
I don't have enough food. And I think it might be a while before I do. As...
They are ghosting you, by the way, people are saying, which they probably are on the stream.
Yeah.
Which is, guys, if you're playing against Jarett, you should turn off the stream, please. It's only fair.
Although in this case,
But it's
probably
it's
not affecting the outcome. It's probably already decided. Oh, I can't bring any guys out to farm food because Red's camping me. I think Red's played this game before, man. Wow, I'm actually shocked you can get that many military troops out so fast, man. I do like this. You know, I'm sitting here, I'm getting my ass kicked. I still think it's kind of funny. Like, there's something cute about these little dudes. See, they just pop and die. All right, wow. So anyway,
like,
did anyone ever answer the question, how do I build a new command center?
oh, did someone kill your dude in the yellow base? Yeah. Oh, you have no dude in the yellow base. That sucks.
What? He's right here. This one. This guy.
No, I was anti-ghosting.
Oh. I just don't know how to build a town hall. House, like mill, mining camp, dock, farm, blacksmith, market, barracks, archery, stable, outpost, palisades, tunnel, watchtower, gate. Yeah. I must need to be a higher tech or something to...
Someone says Tech 3 Castle Age is required for second town center.
Uh-oh. I don't think you have any workers left, man. I've got one worker.
You're out of the game, essentially?
I won't be able to tech until... Oh, watch these archers get wrecked by these... Oh. Does that guy have guns already?
Oh, man, he's got muskets. Nice. Yellow's owning it up, man. Yellow's really saving your ass.
Actually, he lost a lot of you. Dude, he actually lost her. That was not a good
No, he lost the whole battle.
a good countering. So where can I look? Oh, these guys are here.
Holy shit.
I'll scout with my sheep here. I'm gonna group up these sheep.
That's a counterintuitive, like, result of like.
Yeah, guys on horses with guns should probably beat
Muskets.
someone from the feudal age, in my opinion. But you know what? Game balance trumps all.
You owe Yellow a BJ for dying for your ass. How the fuck are arrows gonna defeat muskets?
I owe Yellow a BJ. I'll let his girlfriend give me one while he watches. That's as far as I'll go. Not go any farther than that, man. I don't think I can do anything, man. This is, I'm pretty sure.
So aren't there like like 5 other players that we haven't seen yet? It's just Yellow and Red.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
Or is Yellow teammate in Red and? Is that how it is?
Oh, yeah. Maybe there's some like friendly, like friend or foe or something kind of colors on.
There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people saying research cartography. Apparently, still a thing to do.
Yeah, but in order to do that, I need like resources, and last I looked, I didn't have near enough. Here it comes. So I spent my last food, of which I have none left, to build more workers with, on being able to. But you know what? For the sake of the stream, being able to see the map is probably good. So, at this guy still, man. Where's my little dude? Just me and the sheep, man.
Remake You Are Villagers with 1 M.
I need 50 food to remake a villager, and I just spent all my food on cartography because the chat insisted, so I think what I'll do is I'll bring this guy home. Oh man, it's not gonna happen. But at least I'll have cartography.
You can trade resources at the market.
Ooh, son, smart! Let's see, sell, buy, I need food. Oh yeah.
Well done, whoever suggested cartography. Is that real or is that sarcastic?
I
The
don't
wrong
know.
thing, not cartography. What? Was that troll?
I don't know. I lost my sheep.
Like, I still don't understand. There's, okay, cartography is good. Is that a troll comment? Can I get multiple honest cartography is goods?
It said line of sight for allies. I don't see any more of the map than I did prior to researching that. Or am I completely insane? Because I have it now.
He researched the wrong tech? I don't know.
Oh,
Cartography lets you see
shit.
allies.
I seriously...
Troll.
I did. I clicked whatever was here. And now...
you didn't research cartography.
Oh, shit. Ask someone what did I research?
You have coinage.
Fuck! What? Oh, it's useless. What is? That's some balls right there, man.
Yep. Well, so apparently cartography is like a really good thing to have right now, and you don't have it. Coinage is cheaper trade.
Oh my god! Ring that bell! Come on, guys.
Is that friend or foe?
That's a foe, dude. That is some
Nice.
faux ass right there, man. They're just ignoring me. I feel so crippled. I can't do anything. I can't build dudes, man. They're leaving me. That's a nice thing. Let me just ring my bell again. Ding, 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 ding. Back to work, everybody. So, most important, I just want to research. I really want to get that cartography. It means so much to the chat. It means 100 food, 100 gold. Oh god, I have to like mine gold for it now. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. What?
gonna get. He's gonna fuck up yellow apparently. Sell the stone for gold. Sell your stone.
Sell 100 stone for 106 gold. Done. Now research cartography. Still need more. Oh my god. But I can't stop building villagers either, man. League.
Sell more stone by food. Sell more stone by food.
Sell more stone, buy more food?
Tell your shitty friends to stop fucking ghosting.
Uh-oh. But they can only go... I'm looking at my base. All they're doing is ghosting my bad ass. They're not ghosting the players who are hopefully actually out there, like, you know, doing things.
But it's okay, you know, the more they ghost, the less we play this game ever again. And
You just wait, man. I have a feel... I do enjoy this game. I'm going to come back in 6 months and I'll actually be, like, really good. And then I'm going to exact revenge on these fucking guys, man.
Yellow is building defensive towers for you.
He is... Oh my god. Like, just...
Integrate your units with yellow.
What are they saying? Sorry, integrate my units with yellow?
Integrate your units with yellow.
What units? What are they talking about? My workers?
And your workers are chasing down some...
Look at how fast that dude shit... Wow, man. Dude.
Yeah, you can't even... Those pikemen, they go near the archers, they die.
Oh, there's instant, like... Insta-death, man.
But
like.
you got your defenses from your main town hall.
I don't even know what counters that. But you know what? I do have line of sight coming. It's researched. I've got it, man. Right?
Cartography?
Can someone confirm? I now have cartography? Yeah. And again, I don't... I guess I can see this guy now. Right? This is my buddy. This is me getting completely raped.
Yeah.
And,
You need skirmishers to counter archers.
yeah, but the thing is, he has how many archers here? Like, 12? Like, I think that, oh no, wait, skirmishers. What are skirmishers? Skirmishers are that?
How does he build skirmishers? Chat? That's GG, people are saying.
Dude, look at that massive thing that guy's got there, man. Oh my god. I feel
is that trebuchet?
I feel like I'm not quite as good at AoE 2 as I am at generals.
He's got shitloads of Chuko nuns. Would take a bunch of skirmishers. So, skirmishers from archery? Oh man, do another game, they say. Build archery range. So basically, Jarett and Geoff won't be playing this again because fags ruined the game by watching...
They did, dude. I did not lose because someone watched the stream. I lost because I'm like learning the game as I play, and I should have had like 18,000 military units and I had 1. I don't think they needed to ghost me. Maybe my teammates know what they're doing and they're getting ghosted. But no, they can't unless I look at them, which I should stop doing. Let's see. Do I have any dudes left? I do have a dude here. So I need stables.
So your stuff's blue, and all of your teammates are yellow, I suppose, right?
Oh my god, dude! Look at this. Look at this, man.
Got to get to the castle age, man. Build that second base, and you're...
Yeah, let me just upgrade at my... Oh, I don't have a command center.
So you're done now, I think.
I think so, because I don't think I have enough of anything to build anything, man.
There's a whole bunch of, like, red dudes there, just, like...
My back is just destroyed. What the hell? I'm lagging a little bit.
Your teammates will gift you resources for a new town center. So you can actually build one right now in yellow.
Yeah, the thing is, I've never had an option. Like, it does not exist.
No, but now that you have 0, you can build 1, right? I think that's what they're saying. and your teammates can gift you resources.
Far out, man. Far out. So where do I put this?
Put it in the wall fucking area. The
Well,
wall.
I actually moved all my guys over to this yellow guy, and I don't think I
Oh.
can get away from him. And now I actually think I brought doom upon him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I like brought doom upon this guy.
Not that guy! Exclamation mark. The other side, right yellow.
Well, yeah.
You still have one dude there. I think you still have one dude there, man.
Do I?
Go to right yellow.
This is right yellow, but he's dead, man. This guy's dead. There's nothing here, dude. Look.
What?
This is right yellow. Look on the minimap, all right?
Oh, he is dead. Whoa.
Yeah.
Well, those walls really were awesome. Everyone's saying, holy shit. Man, those walls really worked.
Well, now... Oh, man.
Left yellow now, everyone's saying.
So the yellow I'm at?
I wish they listened to me. Dude, I'm listening, like, as much as I can. I guess I don't. I'm trying to communicate and sift through the information I am provided, but,
Oh, no, I think I lost...
I wish they listened
That's
to you too,
the
I
body
guess.
right there.
No, it's all good. I know. We're all trying to help Jarett win here.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This is it, man. No! F off!
I think
F you! Ah! Oh, dude, look at red on the map, man. Whoa, dude, look at this guy's base. Oh, my God, man. Oh, it just farms at the ass. Oh, yeah, farms.
So, yes, like they're like 280.
This dude has, like, space shuttles. Oh, my God, like...
Like, look at that wind powered. Like,
his Mars expedition is like leaving soon, dude. Wow. And where's yellow? Well, obviously it's my teammates, man. The jungler fucking threw that game. Well, these walls are holding. What are these big red buildings here? What's this? Castle. This guy just built castles everywhere. This guy's good, man. Oh wait, it's all a bunch of different people. That's right.
That's really weird that they have one color for all your teammates, because it would be important knowledge to differentiate, you know, the micro for micro's sake, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now play some League or some Generals. Super duper, please. Dick.
Hold on, let me go back. Well, we're not going to play Generals today because we're saving that, and we haven't tested it, and it's going to require testing. So before Friday, we're going to put some time in to make sure that it actually works when we go live. You know. As for League right now, I have to go for just a little while anyway. I might later tonight when everybody's sleeping, maybe play some. But we've been streaming for 3 hours 15 minutes. I have to go to dinner. I have to go perform my fatherly duties.
You gotta eat.
And most importantly, I gotta eat though.
But is it a possibility? Is it a possibility that we might stream later, or are we not going to stream?
Not stream. I think the next time we're gonna have a movie stream will be Friday for sure.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay.
Yeah, I'm totally down for that. It's 6:15, so it's 3 hours 15 minutes. Thanks for watching me have my first game ever of AoE 2 HD online. I had 1 military unit when I got hit with 20. I'll get better. I will get better, man.
Dude, Friday's gonna be epic. Come back Friday. We're gonna be tell all your friends that.
Dude, Friday's so epic. We're updating the Pure Pwnage main site for it. How often does that happen?
And we might need some advice on our Dota 2 announcer pack, because
yes, if the Dota 2 players could really tune in for that one, that'd be great, because we don't want to mess up the announcer pack. In fact, we kind of might want to make the best one ever. In fact, before Friday, Geoff, we need to play a bit more Dota 2, just so that.
Yeah, we know what the announcer pack is. And we should probably
just more familiar with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and we have to know, you know, we have to have experienced when the sound cues will happen and all that. that. So
All right. Well, we're gonna sign off. I'm gonna go eat some food.
let's do it.
Stretch my back because for some reason it hurts a lot right now. Kind of freaking out. And please join us on Friday. It's gonna be epic. As early as 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time next Friday. We'll post a specific time later in the week. And you don't want to miss that one, man. It's going to be pretty cool, man. 0 hour.
Oh, yeah.
0 hour, man. I know what the units do in 0 hour. You just wait, man. Or at least I used to. But, yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Big thanks to Joel. I know he's not listening, but awesome to have Joel in the chat for all that time. I think he's going to come back for Friday for the chat, too, before the announcer pack recording. So, pretty awesome. Have a good night, everyone. Happy Sunday. We'll see you soon.
Good night.